Yo, I'm still here. I didn't order no food though. I was just about to discuss a few projects I'm working on as I chill here and enjoy my freedoms. Oh, this mic is low now. Hold on, mic check 1, 2. Let me see. Because I switched over to a different setup, so the mic low. I don't think nobody even in the house yet watching. And I don't even matter because I'm done studying for the day. And I want to discuss a few other things. I need somebody to write one of these proposals. What is y'all problem? But really, let's talk about some crypto for a minute. I ain't gonna rush in. I'm gonna wait to see if anybody roll in. Once people start rolling in, I might try to start it up. Maybe listen to a few tunes before then. Let me see. Mic check, mic check. All right, the audio level family. Cool. Let's see if anybody ever holler at me. I'm gonna get at them. If not, I'm just gonna play a joint or two and wait for the stream to begin. Wait for some people to roll in.
Hey, this one on me.
So yeah, just while I
it's on me. You know me. That's how it's gonna
wait
be.
for the people to come
some
in.
money on bruh, cause I'm your homie. Loaned him a few bucks, he got lonely. Ain't seen homie around. Something told me that OG was leaking, but the police was peeping. We smoking kush, getting high in your tweeter speakers. Got stripes Adidas sneakers, not like these weak ass niggas. The heater creeping, don't need a license for me to keep it. You niggas went from EBT to EDD when all she want is BBC. Brother J pushing the beat, PTB, wood grain Wagoneer. 3 TVs.
Just chilling out the house, you feel
And
me?
your boy got respect though. You ever rock that high road day? I got your check, bro. Look at your bank statements. For my Hancock, I just put an easement on a parcel that was landlocked. While you out here acting rowdy, flossing, I just put a bid on some land at the county
man, let's talk about it.
And no, not that.
The crypto space has just been crazy. I've been anticipating the rebound. If anybody ever thought about getting into crypto or whatever, you do it when it's down like this. So when people get to talking about Bitcoin being at 60,000, this is what they call buying a dip. But normally dips are short time periods, you know what I'm saying? This is a longer, something like of a correction to where we see Bitcoin finding a price, and right now it's at about 19,000. So some people probably seen videos where it was at about 50, 60,000, and the hype and the anticipation. The hype and all the greed was really, really high. Well, this is BNB, Binance coin. It's sitting at about 278. And when I started my project, which is sitting on top of when we started, well, it's a philanthropic project, so it don't really matter. It never mattered to me, but when we started this project, this token was $600 right here. This BNB coin. Ethereum was at like 4,000, and Bitcoin was probably at like 60 something. And so that was in like December 6th, I think we launched. Peace, man himself. Peace, Joe. Thanks for tapping in. I'm just chilling. I want to change my subject content so my channel could have different playlists with different subjects on it. About to do some game planning on my football game. But first, I feel a duty to tell people about a project that could be advantageous to them that I have up and running on the blockchain right now to support whatever artistic project you are trying to do in order to help you raise some funding for that project. You could write a proposal. Write a proposal and get some funding. All you need for approval is like 650 votes. Peace, Crypto D. And so I just want to have this in my catalog of video playlists as people start to discover and find my page so they can know about other things we do. I need a person to step forward, and why not take advantage of something like that? Everything has a fee to do it. The proposal fee wind up to being around $49. The people you need to convince us that to put money into your project could be your own Facebook friends. All you're trying to get them to do is click like on a link. If they click like on that link, it registers as a vote. A positive yes vote unless they click no and they hate on you. But if they click yes, you got one vote towards you getting funding towards your project. Went through a lot of effort setting this up, and I understand the lack of enthusiasm with cryptocurrency, but I just know it's all about timing and planning. Had I launched the project when crypto is at 279, when BNB is at 279, well, when it returned to 600, anyone who stepped in it at that point is automatically making gains just for being down with the project because it runs on top of BNB. And so you essentially are tied to the crypto that your project is running on top of. And so that's why people say buy it when it's down, because if it do return to those numbers, obviously people make gains. You feel me? Yeah, and so that's neither here nor there. So I was showing people our XDAO and trying to introduce them to actually going through the steps of submitting the proposal. This is a DAO, first of all, so it's not really completely a DAO because I do have to govern it because I need it to be legal, because I got to do taxes and stuff for our company. And so I'm not doing like other people in the crypto space who have these anonymous projects and they're running the risk of doing various other things. We are simply, let me see, here we go. And so now we're going to see the assets under management have reduced. Last time we looked, it was at like 13K. But then it went down. It's still holding at about 11K, which means you could write a proposal for a proposal worth $1,100. In order to do it, you got to top up right here. You basically click this address that I just copied, open up your MetaMask, and send that address a certain amount of bar, equaling about $49. So let's read how much bar we put. I don't know if I even said how much bar to add, but yeah, that probably needs to be added here. And so then what'll happen is on our snapshot right here, you get access to write your proposal. If you click new proposals, you can write your proposal here. And that proposal is like, look, I'm doing this one project, right? It's going to be this, and I need $1,100. $1,100 worth of bar. Now you get a proposal and it'll come back looking like this. You take this link and share it on any of your social media platforms. And so when they see it, if this was an open vote, there would be a spot here for where I could vote. These are all previous votes that have transpired, different wallets that voted on this proposal. This proposal could be pertaining to your project. That's all. But it's all good. And I just was showing that for people to know that that's something to try to take advantage of. If you is in hip hop, if you are in hip hop, and that's something that you like, that's cool. But I'm all over the place because I was on some gaming too. I ain't got no games. I just be playing my football game. I'm like on some. I'll be on some nerdy. You know what I mean? Like I like strategy as much as anything. I don't want to sit there too much with a controller in my hand because I like to do other things, but strategizing. So I play chess. I got so weak at chess. One day I start trying to do. You can do a proposal for whatever you want, brother. That's what I'm saying. As long as it's artistic, and as long as you got. I think it's 14 days to get like 650 likes on the proposal. And I'm even going to be supporting some proposals to tell people to like it. Because we want to get this bread out so that we can get somebody, so that this thing can be actualized. Because we got it set up, but ain't nobody using it. And I can't control that. I can promote it, but in the crypto space, when you promoting financial instruments, there's legalities around that, and we learned a lot since we launched. You can't be up, buy this, buy that. You can't do that when it has volatility on a certain thing. Here we're not talking about buy this, buy that. We telling people, look, there's an opportunity that's been out here for like a year yet that I don't even know why the people in on the project ain't took advantage of and been like, I'm just gonna write a proposal, try to do something, and then try to do it and get it popping. All right, so this is a game I played called Goal Line Blitz, and I need to explain some of my frustrations. First of all, my team, I own it, but I'm 0-2 right now as we went veteran. My team is a team that I owned it for a while since we were a rookie team. What I do is I equate it to Pop Warner. I'd be like, I own the team since we was like 13U or something, because they got 5 different levels or maybe 4. They got rookie, sophomore, journeyman, professional, then veteran. So they got like 5 tiers. So I'll be like 13U, 14, 15, 16, 17. Maybe 14U is where you start at. Anyway, I had this team for a long time. Joe said he got 100 bar off that first drop, but never staked it or anything. That's cool. What's up with Rockety? Just going over my tactical frustrations with my game planning. So now we on the veteran league. My team always been kind of cool. But as we get to the veteran, a few of my players who signed to my team didn't want to re-sign. And just like you're a real human sitting somewhere in the world, other people control your players. You just got to go sign them. You own the team. And so I signed this one dude. One agent had like 4 stars. They got more skill points than the other players. He managed like 4 stars on my team and wouldn't re-sign at the end of the season. So it wasn't nothing I could do. You know what I'm saying? To get him back on the squad. Get them players back on my squad. So now when we see these players with 50% chemistry or low chemistry, it's because I had to sign new players. So here I am in my veteran season, not starting with 100% chem. And it's already hecka hard, and we coming out catching L's, getting handlebars put on us. 40-0. Now, if you understand this type of game, you don't really play it. You just plan it. And I always thought I was a very good strategist or whatever. Person who makes strategies. Man, but I can't figure these other dudes out. It's some people that's crazy on this game, dog. Like, it don't make no sense. So I was just sitting here moping. Oh, but this is what I do want to show. My younger team that I'm building, we blew out another team 87-0. So this team is 15U, I would say, are their sophomores. It's not a rookie team. They're in their second year. And so I say they 15U just in my imagination. Because if you look at their skill level that they play on the field, it'll be equated to like a 15U team. They don't make a lot of passes until they get to like the veteran level. So I'm about to have some fun real quick. One thing I'm going to do is simulate a game. I'm going to pick a team. I'm going to pick one of these super hard teams. Maybe I could catch them slipping. I'm going to pick Quality Control, which is a really good team that I only beat them once in the preseason of our rookie season. Now we're in our second season, and these guys who manage this team are dynamite. Like some of the best minds on the game. And so beating the team they beat is not that easy to do. Like if you go look at all their games, I'm pretty sure they're blowing out everybody. Look, they first season game was 65-0. So this is what I do. I don't expect a lot of live stream support when I put up this type of content because it's not really that, but this is my easiest way to make the video to get this into my repertoire videos. Believe it or not, people do be watching these. And so this team is a scheme team. And certain people have figured it out already. I give it away by the title of our name. We call it the Junior Tigers. And so if you know football plays, at least in real life and on this game, in Tiger defenses often are blitzes where the blitzer starts running towards the quarterback before the quarterback snaps the ball. And so when I made this team last season, I said, I'm going to make a scheme team. We got an offensive scheme and we got a defensive scheme. It's not hard to figure out our scheme, but I'm trying to see if I'm good enough at this game to build teams that are dominant, that you know what we're going to do, but my knowledge of this game is so much higher than yours that you can't stop me anyway. So really the only people who can stop my teams are those super minds, like all the best teams. But my big team ain't representing right now. We 0-2. The Bears best builds. But I'm going to turn that around. And if you one of those thinking minds, I don't got no space for no coaches on this team. I'm a micromanager. I got my homie Gaddis on here because we met through the game in order to make our teams better. And, but I do got a team that you could learn on. But anyway, just make an account and get on it. So let me show you. Talking about my scheme team, right? The Junior Tigers. If I go into one of my defensive playbooks, it don't even matter. You could do it yourself. It ain't even a good ass. It's not a proven scheme to work yet, and I won't know until I take this team all the way to veteran the way that I built them. So I'm going to go into some of my defensive playbooks. You can see I'm obsessed because I got all these playbooks, but this is just my personality. It's not like I know myself. Anything I start doing, I do it all the way to the max. I want to play it the hardest and all that stuff. So let me see. I want to find one of my defensive schemes I'm trying to create. And it's called Junior Tigers. Now, one thing I'm doing, they have something called player knowledge on this game. If you keep running the same plays over and over, other teams are going to get knowledge of those plays. Particularly, players only acquire knowledge while they're playing season or ladder games. So one thing, if you're a smart coach, you're not going to use the plays everybody use. Because most defensive players and most offensive players have knowledge of those plays. Have y'all eaten yet? Look, let me know in the chat, have you eaten for the day? We could do a group DoorDash and see who get their food first at their house. I don't know if you use the DoorDash app, and I ain't promoting it. I definitely use it. Let me see. For various reasons, some lazy reasons, and some like, I live in the desert. Right now it's like 110 degrees outside. So I'll pay somebody $6 to go roll to that restaurant. But yeah, hold on. Chicken teriyaki? Okay, that sounds good. Adrian, I might tap in with me. Let me see if they got. See, I'm about to be eating with the viewers. Shout out to anybody watching this content. This is just my normal strategic day after getting back from a wonderful weekend of work. So we're the Double Tigers, and this is a Tiger blitz. You see this free safety going. You see that strong safety going. Everybody in our league know our safeties don't do nothing but blitz, right? It won't work for your team if you just got on the team if you don't adhere to the certain type of things that I'm about to show you. You see, my safety's just going. I only got 3 plays in this section. That means this is how this works. This is how you strategize on this game. This is my defensive playbook. And it shows right here, it's called the Double Tigers. That means it's the one I'm going to run just generically for my team. It is a 2 receivers defense. That means if the opposite team has 2 receivers on the field, these are the plays the computer will reference. Now, these plays have tags on them. And the tags strengthen or weaken the play. But they have one of the tags strengthen and weaken the play. The other tag is simply a classifier. Short, medium, or long. You feel me? So, obviously, y'all, I don't have to explain that, but in your this is my defensive playbook. In your defensive tactics, you define what short, medium, or long means to your team. So in a short situation, my team is, if they see 2 wide receivers in a situation that I define in my tactics as short, they're only going to run 2-man double tigers. Only play in that book with no tag. Meaning the tag means what the coach tells them to watch out for. So if I scout a team and I know that they run to the outside, I'm going to click the tag right here, outside run. If you ever play this game, or I might chop this video up for the goal line blitz parts to put this information out, or I might not. But if you ever play this game and you don't use the tags, you probably won't win a lot of games. Your defense is always going to be on the field in a formation without their coach telling them what to look out for, because you didn't scout the game and you're not into it as good as the people who win all the games. Us, we scout forever, and I'm not one of the people who win all the games. So they scout forever, but I do too. Like, I might scout for an hour and a half, 2 hours, because I'm into it and I want to win. I'll know your whole team, everything you're going to do in every situation. I can see your playbook. But anyway, so this is the tags here. I have these tags set to pass, run, meaning whatever. So these guys are blind. In my long scenario, I told them to watch the pass if there's 2 receivers on the field. 3 receivers on the field, still we got them safeties going. In most instances, except I put in a few other defenses to prevent my team from being whooped. But what I'm doing that other teams is doing, this is a 5-2 defense. Not only is it a 5-2, it's a 5-2 zone with 2 linebackers covering the center of the field. And so if you're a strategist like I am, you know exactly how to beat a defense like this up. But what I'm trying to improve on this game is that I know what the hell I'm thinking. And I like games like this that can show people, look at what's going on in my brain. So if I was a military strategist, this is the close I could get. And you're going to be like, they're coming with the double tigers, and you're going to get blew out. But now I can't front. It's like 2 or 3 people who can see me. But people can't even figure this out yet, y'all. They can't figure it out, and we the Junior Tigers. So look, I'm still bringing the heat, and when we ain't bringing, so notice this. On 3 receivers, I got it tagged as pass, even in short situation. I got all pass tags. Now, if somebody find this video and want to beat my team, they simply going to run out of the 3 receiver set where they would know they'll have the computer algorithmic advantage all game. And eventually it'll pay off for them. So you change your tags each game by scouting to see what teams do in that formation. 3 wide receiver trips. Now, this is the most risky D that I call myself bringing to the game. I didn't make this defense, but I can go into a statistical analysis called Goal Line Blitz 2 Scout, which provides more data and information for the game. And all people who play the game that's really, really good, the experts, all got a GOB2 Scout account. Because like I said, I might scout for 2 hours. You really don't have to do that. You can use a scouting tool and get all of the data on each team's games in 5 seconds. So you go and if I go into GLB2 Scout and showed you what this defense has been doing for my team against all of the best teams, you'll be like, damn, and nobody else use it. But now people are asking me to become their defensive coordinators, general manager, because I'm getting a little bit better, and more teams are using it now. But on my team, it works so well, they don't understand is my team is built this way. We are the double tigers. So whenever you see double DB blitz, that's part of the double and the double tigers. They both going. Both my corners is leaving both your receivers. I don't care if they stars or not. We're going to leave them open for that split second, and we're going to challenge your quarterback to get the ball to him before my really good outside linebackers get to cover those players. And so with Goal Line Blitz 2, I could pull up data for that play. But this is one that you shouldn't try to imitate unless you build your team this way. And the way that I built my right outside linebackers and all my linebacker core, if I show you my initial season, we didn't go all I think we went to, I don't know if we went to the playoffs or not. No, we didn't, because I made the team in the middle of the season. But we put up really good stats. If I show you my quarterback now, let's start looking at some stats. So this is my defense. And let's go see what they're doing so far in the league. And it's more, but it's those plays, and it's really not just the plays, but it's the way I build the team around the plays. Pardon me, when I'm doing videos like this, I seldomly look into we 2-0, just running that scheme because it's hard for cats to figure out. And so our last game, we just beat, we got a game in 30 minutes too that I'm about to try to beat a really good team. But our last game was 87-0. Right, against the computer, but the game against the team against that was 33-3. So really, in the first 2 games, that other thinkers in the world who think they raw at this game have only been able to put up 3 points against the scheme that I'm running. And then we go to the Banana League, right? Junior Tigers #1 with our 1 game. We blew out the Anchorage Pride was a CPU too, so I don't want to get anybody could do that, but. Our defense should be holding up pretty well. So what I'm trying to see is a comparison to see some stats. It turns out after that first game, we got the 2nd total defense in the league running that scheme, and we achieved 6 sacked. That's how many we got sacked 6 times. That's my quarterback must have been rolling out. Let me see how many sacks we got. We got 6 sacks too anyway. So that was cool. That ain't nothing. I'm about to go look at some of this because I know we blew these boys out. My quarterback threw 12 touchdowns. He had 451 passing yards through 12 touchdowns. Tyson's Tiger was up there, and Dodi Fayez was up there. Obviously, this was a computer team, and I scouted them and just was like, oh, this is the play we're going to do in order to get a lot of rushing. Now, my quarterback, Randall Cunningham, the fourth, rushed for 26 yards. Rushed 26 rushes, 189 yards. But this game is so raw, it don't just give you stats on the game. You can actually go see what happened. So that's when I got addicted to it. When they first made it, it was only little dots on the field. But this is an 87-0 blowout, or just giving an example of how my scheme is working against the computer. So here, I never talked about my offensive scheme. But my offensive scheme is way more sick than the defensive scheme. Like right here, I'm in a 5 wide, but what you're going to notice is, well, it's just a whole bunch about this offense, but I got a rushing quarterback and some really good receivers, an all rushing O-line, and even some some run blocking receivers that help me on the QB rush. So a lot of teams have not been able to keep my quarterback under 100 yards. Even with I got shut down to like 28 yards one game. But so he's a running threat and he's a passing threat. I kind of want him to be like Randall Cunningham. And so the offense I'm building that my team can't execute yet is a rollout offense. But they can't execute it because the linemen aren't mature enough to take the pressure. They don't have enough skill points to handle the pressure of the blitz. So every time he roll out, he gets sacked. But I'm still building the team that way every day. And I know it's hard to see, so let me see what I can do on the sides of that. Oh, dang, I had a hella big. That don't work. Hold on. I got to get it back right to number 1. There we go. All right, so what's happening here? The Boston Crows trying to move the balls on us, but I want to stop and detail what's really happening for what I'm doing. This one of my defenses, and I call it my defenses because as long as I've been playing this game, I'm tired of using the defenses everybody use over and over. I'm not just trying to get wins or championships. I got a couple, but not a lot. They're really hard to get. But I more or less want to execute a brainchild. And so I took a defense called Sky 3 Cat Strong. All you got to do, run up the middle on it. I'm just going to tag the run on that day, and I'll eventually prevail. But most people use 3 wide receiver sets and do other things, at least 3 wide receiver trips, which I run on it most. What I did was built this guy named Circus Tiger, and then I got Tyson's Tiger because we the junior Tigers, bro. I got them on blitzing on the strong side out of this Sky 3 Cat Strong that no one runs. And I bet you they're not going to get a completion. It's 3rd and 7 right here in the rain. Now, these dudes got tunnel vision, and plus I made them super fast. And so once they start blitzing, they tunnel vision going to kick in and give them a boost of speed. And normally they open up the O-line so much that one of my guys get through. And so let's see what happens here. Just watching these 2 guys on the outside. Quick blitz that nobody uses because you probably got to waste 2 cornerback slots to build 2 blitzing cornerbacks. So I got 6 cornerbacks. And these 2 only get in the game on blitzing cornerback plays. And this is one of them. Let's go. I know they ain't going to complete this. Now, they did, look. So what happens here is crazy because they try to screen, right? But if you see, my dudes blitz. So look, they right here. Tunnel vision kicked in. The halfback trying to come out here, but my play going to break it up a little. But right there, the QB like, okay, that's an enter, but let's see what this turned out to do. We didn't get to him, but he got stopped behind the line of scrimmage and got a fumble. Because, 1, that's the weak-ass computer at this early level. And 2, it was just good D. So right now we're going to see my QB get it in with his running style real quick. Randall the 3rd. And we a smash mouth team. We, you know we're going to run. We're going to run to the outside, but we're going to get them yards. Feel me? Look, pow, round it right up the middle. Because I built him like that, so teams got to account for this. If you game plan against my team, you're not about to be able to stop us, bro. Not as easily as you think, at least. And I got a game coming on in 20 minutes against one of the better teams where I can show how I could game plan against them. Even though I know they're going to whoop my team, look, bow. So that ain't even a receiving tight end. Let me show you something. This is a trick to this game that a lot of people don't know. This dude named Cullen Vince has no catching at all. This is one of the big secrets that, all right, this cold part is I'm not putting this information in a place where it'll be useful for the people who really need it, but I'm just putting it in my own world. But if they following me, then they're going to be getting a jewel. Because I learned hella things about these games when I made my best players. I got some players that people just can't stop, bruh. I got some players that aren't stars, that their numbers are always better than star players. So I got one trick that about, like, look at this dude Cullen Vince. Let's look at his build. This is called his build. It's private on the game, but if you got my video, it's public. Look at his receiving. Nothing. He got like a 13 in hands, 13 in grip, 13 in catch. I'm not focused on that. Look what he do got. A 68 in run blocking power. You feel me? And so when you get on this game, you're never going to take a risk like this, because you're normally going to be spreading out all of your skill points over a variety of skills that you need to have. But in order to compete at this game, that will not allow your player to excel. You'll always lose. So I'm not telling you to do what I do, but what the most successful teams, they pick a scheme, and then they spend almost a year. This is going to take me a year to get my team the way it need to be. Like, the games are scheduled every 3 days, and the humans are real. You got to send emails to people inside of the game and stuff. It's crazy. And so, again, this is his second season. He already got a 68 in run blocking power, 65 in balance, 55 in intimidation, because I ignored the majority of the other stats. So this is what I want to talk about that people don't know. The reason why he going to make a catch like that. It's because he's intimidating, right? Not only because he's intimidating, he gonna miss more than, he probably catch 1 in 4 catches. But intimidation, it says, increases the amount of morale and energy this player causes an opponent to lose during a hard hit interaction, such as tackling, blocking, or power rushing. So if he keep on blocking this receiver, this dude, he hitting him hard, now when he run the play, look, I mean, obviously you're going to start seeing more and more of a cushion for him. That safety way back there, and he was turned around. He wide open, and so the pressure is not on him to have really high skill points in order for a pass like that to be complete. It won't happen with any type of consistency, though. See, watch. So is that another one? Yeah, that's a different one. Same thing, twice in a row. So let me go back. Maybe that was the same one. Hold on, man. Because it looked like that happened twice. It didn't happen twice in a row, though. Fullback screen, nothing with the screen, right? Yeah. So what's happening here, I'm trying to get my smash mouth football on, running to the outside, and it's just hard to stop us. But this is the computer, so they probably won't stop us. Well, here we testing that. Bow, he still made the catch. The computer coverage was really whack on that play. Another screen. Vortex, you rap? Is that Lex Vortex? Nah, my mic is new, but I don't really battle. I don't, like, you have to show me a reason why I need to battle. Like, they was trying to get me in a battle recently, and I ain't really had no reason to do it unless they start offering me like some hundreds of thousands, because I went through real battles that started from real conflicts, and now this new culture is kind of different. So I trade some bars with you anytime in public and crush you. If you want to let your part be called battling me, that'd be cool. But I'll just give you some bars. I'm not gonna go sit down and do what they do nowadays, like write about a person for hella long and stuff. My last real battle, I freestyled it, and I will play. I'll play that battle right now. But as y'all see, my team dominating. We ain't even scored yet, but we moving the ball good. Here go the screens that's going to kill them. So, believe it or not, my team is built for this too. But this happened to be the wrong back. But it appears he going to make it to the end zone before they do. That bout he did. If I showed you that back, you wouldn't even believe he has no speed. That's another thing about games like this. The majority of the attributes we instinctually will give to a player when building them are overrated. And so my defense is holding up that double Tigers. Let me show you something. I just want to show you something. For all the football people who know football, this is why I'm trying to break the game a little bit. Look, and I'm about to test this out against a really good team in a few minutes, and I'm not game planning for the game, so I probably should stop watching this and game plan for that game to show a little bit of that. But I just want you to get this a little bit. Hold on. All right, look, you see this cornerback got 3 wide receivers in his face. Any quarterback in the world gonna try to eat that up, right? If you seen I was in this defense when I came against your team, you'll be like, oh, he's slipping. What little kid is this? But as you're gonna see here, when this play starts, both of my corners are about to blitz. That's why we the double Tigers again. They're about to blitz. Hopefully they tunnel vision kick in. They're going to get to the quarterback. They're going to have him shocked for so long, he not going to get through his check downs properly, as my super raw zone linebackers and my super raw zone safety is going to fill up the things. Go and cover those 3 guys. And so watch how it's been turning out for the majority of my use of this play. Even on the veteran level, but really on the pro level, I haven't tested it too much on the veteran level. But let's watch this play transpire. He's on 3rd and 20. I got 1 cornerback guarding 3 receivers, and he going to leave them all wide open. Let's see what happens. Look. Dumbass quarterback. So, first of all, I told you he couldn't get through his check downs because of that blitz was coming. So, he just checked down. I mean, you feel me? He's supposed to go 1, 2, 3, but if he get interrupted, you just dump it off to the halfback. Why? Because look at dude coming, and they just started his quarterback. He ain't ready. Look, oh, it's just coming. Oh, let me get this off. Bow. Well, I'm trying to make the game malfunction for your team like this by my systematic planning. And so that's all. Now I'm about to stop watching this because we only scored once. We about to score again right here. And this is the last thing I want to show you. You know how I knew we was about to score? I didn't really watch this game, but I see fullback screen weak. I built my team to execute this play, and I could prove it. I got 2 fullbacks. One of them is a blocking fullback. My other fullback is a speedster. No one I've seen it done in the game before, but I was trying to be completely original with my theme to this team. To catch people with teams that are built that can't beat my team. Now let me show you. This is a traditional blitz that the game will give you if you just start playing it. They'll give you a standard generic playbook with this goal line B-gaps fire in there, all right? Y'all see they stacked like 8 up front, but on the straight D line, and they got 2 right behind that, and then the safety. They're going to shoot the B gaps. I made me a fullback that got nothing but speed and a little bit of spin. And he got some receiving qualities too. And what I really gave him, I'll show you him. What I really gave him was called to make this play work, I had to give him something called, this is fun. I had to give him something called snap. I'm showing you his build. It's not going to look like no pretty build because they different builds. I had to give him snap reaction. You see, that's why he killing people. He ain't got a lot, but he got more than the first level. He got a 47 in snap reaction, a 70 in speed at the fullback, and a 54 in conditioning, so he can maintain that 70 in speed for a pretty good long time to be a 15U player, or what we call on the game a sophomore player. You feel me? And so he got some 2-star spin, run after catch, and Mr. Reliable. Those are special attributes. But so I know not a lot of people on most defenses got a linebacker running a 70 right out the gate. That equates to a 4.93, which is fast for 15U. You got to keep in mind while I call it 15U. So when we go look at this play, this is one of the plays, is a goal line fullback blitz that I intend to exploit all the way up until veteran season, because nobody going to have the potential to really plan against this. You're going to have a team that's built to beat my team, or you're going to just, like, everybody get caught with it. And hold on, after I show this, so what are you doing? See, his snap reaction got him good. I got my blocking fullback in there. I also got a blocking halfback, I got my blocking halfback in there. He's getting to the outside bow. He got it. So you see those 2 special abilities that fired off real quick? Look, the writing above his head is a special ability. So the first one that fired off is yards after the catch attack. It says yak attack. That means his skills just went up because his special ability kicked in. Now the next one that kicked in is Mr. Reliable. So now he about to get busy and he gone. Obviously, that's an easy, if you're looking for an easy way to have some stuff people don't plan for, that's one. He got 6 touchdowns off this play in this game. And so now that I'm talking all this mess and I'm about to get beat by this other team live called Quality Control, I have 7 more minutes. See, these are all the best dudes. So you can see my team get blew out by 30. So this is what I'm about to go do. Quick to scout them. They got beat by Florida 21-0. Let me see what happened. Florida had 47 rushes and 22 passes. Quality Control had 28 rushes and 48 passes. So it's letting me know that their tactics, at least for scrimmage games, which they'll let me view it, the tactics for scrimmage games are set up for them to pass more than run. So I'm going to put in now look, I'm looking at their defense they in, right? Look, so this is what I'm going to do real quick. They coming out. I got to hurry up. They got a cover 4 on this. I'm about to blow them out. They got a cover 4 on this. Let's see how often they do it. So this is all right, so that's what they're trying to learn. I blew them out with this before, and I'm going to try to do it again. So what they have is a cover 4 that they running on all formations for their scrimmage defense. So what I do, I had a playbook for them called Quality Control, but I erased it because they blew me out the last time I played them. So what I'm going to do is modify a quick playbook to them and blow them out real quick because I got the perfect team to do it. I'm looking for Junior Tigers run. So here's my Junior Tigers offense. So this is how we're going to make them look really bad right now. I'm taking out all my inside runs. What I just noticed is they are in a cover 4 for everything. So I know they got their runs. I know they got the runs tagged, but they won't be strong enough to stop my super fast quarterback from sneaking all the way 5 yards every play if I do this right. So that's all I need, and I got like 6 more minutes to execute a new playbook that's going to do this. I'm accessing my inside runs. I don't want to draw. I don't want to slam. I want all sneaks, particularly single back trips. Even though I didn't witness him in trips, he was in 2 wide receivers. So I'm going to get a few 2 wide receivers and just bang them up the middle just to tell them to turn that defense off for the fun of it. All right, and so really, I know they know this, and they are going to show me how good they are. And what you're going to witness is how great these dudes is. They so raw. Like for some reason, everything I think right now that's going to exploit their defense ain't going to really work because they be building their teams hella raw. So it looked like, yeah, try to run up the middle on this, but watch what happened. So I'm loading it up with the plays I want to fire off, particularly QB sneaks up the middle. And what I'm really going to get in with is 5 wide. So this is how I would do if I worked for a Pop Warner team. Trust me, my teams would be killing everybody. I just don't want to deal with parents, so I deal with the men on this game. You feel me? We're going to do some QB draws out the 5 wide, and we even going to take it on some outside runs. I got 5 more minutes to inform my team about this playbook. Shotgun 5 wide, outside QB. And then let's make sure I turn up all the QB sneaks so they take priority over the halfback runs. My QB about to at least get 100 yards. And then I got to also do something else. Now, for short passing, I know exactly how to beat those zone coverages if I know what I'm doing. So I'm going to go to weak eye, fullback smash, throw to wide receiver 1. I'm going to go to diamond, curls, 1. I'm going to go to, hold on. I need to do this. Bow, because the time ticking on me. Bow, I need to do. Then the game simulates on the hour. So you can't really play it, but you can see the results of your tactics. And then I need to do this play action, and I need to do one more play action that they might be susceptible to since they stand in the zone coverage. This one. And this one might be the one that throw the interception. But I'm basically trying to do streaks and get behind their coverages. I don't want nothing that turn back except that short curls. It's going to turn back up under. All right, I'm running out of time. So here. Now I need to put one more play in my inside run, or my inside run has too many plays. So I'm going to take out some halfback dives somewhere. Blop, blop. There we go. So then I go here. Now I'm feeling rushed and under the time because I got a scrimmage coming up, and I got to go to set my settings for this game. Tell them go. Oh, I changed it already, right? Junior Tigers. So what I need to do is just go to my Junior Tigers run tactics and make sure we run up the middle with consistency. So offensive tactics, I got 3 minutes. I'm going to Junior Tiger run. Junior Tigers run. And here in the tactics, I'll explain later. Take out that short pass. Take out that inside run. Go 100% inside run on first down. Now, they're going to expect that because they run tagged. I'm going to go 90% inside run. I'm going to go 80% inside run, 10% my little screenplay, and 10% outside run. But the thing is, on second down, I have to get all passes out of here to exploit them and go 100% inside run. Now, it could backfire. It might not work. I'm also going, if I get stopped, maybe we'll pass. So I got 1 more minute. Bow. The tactics are in there. We're going to try for long kicks, 51 yards, even though it's raining today on the game, I think. And tactics are in there. Now, I didn't do my defense, but my standard defensive tactics are set up to address the pass, I think. But let me make sure. I got 1 minute. So double Tigers pass, Junior Tigers run, Pop Warner blitz pass. Tactics are in, and the game will simulate in 55 seconds. So that is like you can't really play it. You see what I'm saying? That's crazy. Somebody said something. So look, when I got my Oculus headset, I started back really gaming. Like I bought, but then I broke it. Like that's what always happened. I mean, it ain't broken, it still operates, but the strap is broken. And so with the strap broken, you can't do much because I can't keep it to my head. I could go buy a new strap, which I eventually am, but I'm like, I ain't lazy. They sell them right around the corner. But I'm like, okay, that's enough of that. Since the strap, you played it till the damn strap broke, bruh. Like, you need to just say it broke for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So now let's talk about, this is a simulation game that you've seen us just prepare for. We're going to let it simulate a few, because it started right now at 3 o'clock on the dot. I'm going to let it simulate a few plays because the simulation might not be caught up to me yet. So you'll be having to wait play for play to see it go live. But look how my real big team got blew out today, bro. By a team I just beat. It was only, huh? Oh, that's cold. See, because look, I did that on purpose. So they beat us 7-41 right here in the real season game, right? Because the tactics that I ran against them got exploited. But I had just beat these fools in the preseason, like 20 to something. Now the game simulate this morning and my team put up a big fat goose egg because I wasn't running the ball. So what happened was I got hella mad right after that game and I re-scrimmaged them right here. This game, this game goes fire. This is the veteran team, so they not like the 12U team, the 13U team I was just talking about. The Mummy League is veteran. If I click this button, all the skills gonna work. Let's look at this. And I won this game too, so I want to watch some of it. Hold on though. Even though it's in the rain, this is my big team. This is my team. Like, I wish I could make it bigger. But look, we are the Bay Area's best builds. We take pride in the way that my players are built. I swear we don't got the best builds on the game, but I can tell you this. All of my players are always in the top stats. I never win it because people got superstars and I don't got hella superstars, but my superstars is raw. But is the way I build my players, and it's something I learned after playing this game. I've been playing this game for like almost 12 years. I traded in Madden for this. Because this is it's way more adult. Children can enjoy it too. But what the skills you about to see on this screen, hold on, the screen too big. I don't know why I did it like that. Let's go back. I want to see. These dudes are veterans. So that you can't give them, they don't get any more skill points from training. They are professionals and all the stuff be working. So like this dude, now let's talk about it. This guy right here named Seismic Aftershock is a star player that agreed to come to my team after my star player abandoned me. My star halfback only came for one season, got his chemistry up to 100. We was bowling fools over, and he wouldn't re-sign his contract, and he wouldn't return my emails. The game is crazy like that. But he was logging on. You could see he was logging on. And I could go see who his players play for right now. He didn't re-sign them to nobody. So that was Hassan Haskins. He ran for 4,000 yards. Y'all think I'm lying? Because you get 30 games in a season. You get 16 season games and like 16 ladder games. That dude ran for 4,000 yards with me at the head coach, and he didn't re-sign. And so actually, I'm the general manager too, so I had to go out and send out emails, get at fools, and I met Seismic Aftershock. Seismic Aftershock almost better than Hassan Haskins, boy. And so this guy, I could show you his build, but I don't own his build, so I'm not going to share it because people got their builds locked, so you can't see how they built them. And I'm not going to show it. But watch how this dude do. I have not even watched this game. I know I won it. This the same team that just beat me in the season, and I wanted to re-scrimmage them to show them, bruh, those was the wrong tactics. So watch this. Hassan he about to go. I already know. Look, Mr. Reliable. Look, power through. There he go. Ball him over. Look, you can't stop him. So this like super Tecmo. He got 16 yards on the first carry. We back to him again. This is Seismic Aftershock. But look, hold on. I'm going to show y'all something. That's Seismic again. Bow, bowling him over. So look at the difference. I'm just going down the nose with seismic. Bow. And I got this off my man Gaddis, and all the real players is doing this. It's like, look, build an unstoppable star back, send him down the nose, make people stop you. So now we got a third down. I'm going to stop it here. A special ability has kicked in on one of my players called Slot Machine. His name is Forrest Hart. That's because the reason why he killing you is Forrest Hart. But, you know, you got to look at the names of my players. So he got really high heart, and he's a slot machine. We are at 3rd and 9. They're in a cloud gaps week. I think this is going to be a zone defense. This is one of the plays I very seldomly call, but I think I'm getting the completion, and I got D'd up. My star tight end got D'd up because he was double covered. Good for them. They running up that nose too, because this is what it's about. But everybody, you can't smash my mouth the Bay Area's best builds. We probably gonna get a 3 and out. It's 3rd and 6 here. They're going for the pass, and they got a 3 and out because that's the Bay Area's best builds. You try to build a team on here, you're gonna get blew out. I'm telling you, don't even waste your time unless you crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you got some extra time to beat people. So here we go up the nose again with my man that I hired, right? But let me show you something. And eventually, there you go. Eventually, they're going to put in my back Booby Hooker. I built Booby. I can show you how I built Booby. All you got to do to rebuild Booby is take the same build and the numbers that my player got and do it again. But he ain't going to, something about this game is it's hard to rebuild a player. I have not seen this play. Booby probably ain't getting stopped. He might gonna go all the way. Just because of how I built him, but you gotta be crazy. So you want to build a player on the game that make everybody who watching say, how the hell did he do that? I'm talking up this play, he probably gonna get shut down for a loss of yards, but that's Booby. Let's see. All right, he got 5 yards. Because he averaged 6 yards a carry. Now we back to seismic aftershock. He just run you over with that power through. Again, another run up the middle for Booby. There you go. It's 8 yards for Booby. That's my backup guard. My backup back. He used to play for Cincinnati, and he left Cincinnati last year because Cincinnati was acting funny. They had 3 halfbacks, and they kept on favoring a back. I don't even want to say nothing. They kept favoring a different back that it was nepotism, really, because one of the best players on this game built that other back, but his other back didn't produce as good as Booby. Here go Booby again. Watch this. Oh, he got stopped. Bow. 2-yard loss. And so now we're going 2nd and good pass to Forrest Hart. You see this team is built well. We're going for the end zone, and 80 and Dope's probably going to get it. Right there to Booby. There go Booby right between them for the touchdown. I built Booby. Let me show you Booby, bro. I got some crazy halfbacks on this game. So when people try to be acting funny in the emails and don't want to reach, I'll be like, dude, I got a halfback, and I'm going to prove it. I'm going to show you the last dude who wouldn't re-sign to the team, and then we're going to look at him compared to Booby. So here go his skills. 90 in elusive running. 100 in carry awareness. 40 carry grip, 31 receiving hands. He got an 80 in sprinting, which we'll talk about that. 50 quickness, 57 footwork, 48 conditioning, 36 toughness, 35 heart, 31 snap reaction. But look, I'm saying he averaged last season 4.8 yards a carry. So all I had to do is give him the ball twice, and I had 3rd and inches. 4.8 yards a carry. Get that boy the ball twice, you got 3rd and inches. Now let's go look at some star. He don't have star skill points, meaning he don't have the amount of skill points he would get if he was a star. So if you go look at players other people built, right? So what we're going to do is go to leagues. We might catch somebody leaking, And they might have their halfback build open because it's early in the season. Let's see. I'm clicking on Corey Ross. His build is closed. He's one of the best halfbacks out here. He got 362 yards in his first game. Let's go to Angry Czars. His build closed too. But we don't need to see their builds. Look, these are superstars. See it say superstar? This dude, well, he did get 5.2 yards a carry last season, but he putting up 4.2 yards a carry right now. So it's safe to say that Booby, let's look what Corey Ross is putting up. One of the best backs on the game. He run a 5.2. He's slow. Speed is overrated. That's what I'm teaching people about building players. But, oh, yeah, he gets 6.2 yards a carry, bro. So, really, all they do, this Nebraska team, they just run the ball, and they're really good at it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going back to my dude, Booby. He get 4.8 yards a carry. So, I don't even be tripping. There you go again, but reception touchdown, Booby. So, we winning. 7-0, 7:46 in the first quarter. Let's talk about some defense for a minute. Because this is my big team, and we wasn't built like the – oh, shit. Excuse me. Sorry for saying that. But the other game that I was playing is actually the one that I just set up that defense for is actually simulating it enough that we could go watch some of it to see if that playbook I put together is actually getting us to beat one of those better teams. So here they are trying to just power run on the Babs. They're not going to have a lot of success doing that. If they run to the outside, they'll have more success against my team. But I built my team a long time ago to shut down inside runs. And so he on 3rd and 9, and they gets a sack. Oh, they didn't get the sack. They got the completion time. That's crazy. Second and 7, they right up the middle. They doing good with their little runs. I can't complain. They trying on 3rd and 4. There go my team. Bow, stop. Give us the ball. Now let's see. I'm going to watch this last drive. That's my man Sharman Gaines. He got stuck, though. Super tight end. We got Seismic up the middle. Couldn't get nothing popping. So we're going to go back to Sharman Gaines, my super tight end, but we get sacked. So that's enough of that. Now, well, we wound up winning that game like 14-7, but that was just a scrimmage. Just like this game we're about to watch is a scrimmage. So earlier you seen me choose a game to play. I chose one of the best teams on the game. Now, one thing I know about this team, if I click here to one of their league games, we're going to see them in a different defense. This is because I scout so much that I'm crazy. Look, nope, they in the same D. So I guess they feel like their team is big enough now to run this D, this wide open ass D, against everybody. And they know they some big boys, so they know they could do it. I think I'm crazy. I already beat them once, proving that I got that D number, and I just called a scrimmage with y'all in front of y'all, and this says this player is currently playing a game. So we're going to see the Junior Tigers, my scheme team, against their scheme team. All right? Here we go. And they the rawest. Shout out to Quality Control. So what they're going to see, I bet you what they're going to see, this is how this game works. When they watch this game from the first play, they're going to see that they're going to lose. Uh-oh, don't tell me we're going to get some action too. We got a little bit of action on the run back. Let's stop. See, when you see this, and you know that I'm out here like this, what tags do you think they have on this defense? I pretty much think since this team is so strong that these are all really, I could be very much so wrong. Don't quote me on this. But it's safe to say that since they got so much confidence in sitting these players back, first of all, I know they're really quick. But second of all, I think that they are geared towards being zone pass stoppers that are run tagged. So they're really good at stopping the pass naturally. This is my assumption. And he set their tags to always watch the run. So let's see the results of a scheme that I think is going to beat them straight up the middle. So we already at 4 yards on the first run, which is good. We're going to nail. There go my quarterback. Told you, they beat. Let me stop right now. Warren Moon just got 6 yards on that run up the middle. Safe to say, I'm about to beat one of the best teams on the game with one of my schemes. Now, if my defense hold up, it's going to work because we about to do this all day. My quarterback ain't a throwing quarterback, and my O-line is running O-line. What just happened was we had our first 3 interactions, and the momentum starts moving. It moves in the form of your morale, your players' morale. So if your players' morale start getting low because they got knocked on their butt or they just gave up a first down or whatever, the other team starts gaining momentum. So obviously they still could. I know they're run tagged right now because it's 3rd and inches and they still in this defense. So it's letting me look into their tactics. They told this team to watch the run. Apparently you seen it wasn't strong enough on the last 2 plays, but my dumb team called a QB draw right here. So instead of just running it. So my quarterback going to drop back before he run up because he's trying to fool him like he passing. Let's see what happens. Drop back. He still ran up, got it. But he got monster hit. And they got the ball. So let's talk about that. That is what this team quality control is relying on. You see what just happened? They like, okay, that's another thing I didn't add to that. All these dudes is some hitters. And so they're trying to use the fact that they're going to get a little bit of running momentum towards your player in order to cause these fumbles. Because this was a good run. Bow, though. He got cracked. I can see it big because I'm watching it on a big monitor at the house. So now my defense got to show that we ain't no punks. There we go. That was almost an enter. Feel me? So let me tell you this. The guys who built this defense, this offense, are the best player builders on the game. Like, it's not like I called out quality control for any other reason. So this is like me taking my AAU team down to Texas and seeing, this isn't how my imagination works. This is like me taking my AAU team down to Texas and seeing if I got these dudes in the scrimmage. So what I see right here, they tried a common-ass play, tight end crosses, because they know my team don't got knowledge at 15U or 16U or what they call the sophomore level. Nevertheless, this guy, Brendan Morgan, is built so good, he never had to turn around. Y'all can't see it, but if you can see it close, he never had to turn around to defend that tight end, so I already know the tight end ain't catching the ball. Look, wow. Well, he turned around before the tight end. So that's good D. Here we see a chalice play, a traditional play on the game against one of my defenses that I'm only using in my scheme team. His team never seen this D used before. They'll tell you that. It's called Sky 3 Cat Strong because people don't use it. And so, again, it's these 2 cats over here that's going to try to put so much pressure on their really good, highly effective quarterback to make him be ineffective. Let's see if my schemes work. Oh, that was good. That's what I want. See what I'm talking about? So let me show you what I'm talking about. The pressure, this challenge play is a long play to go deep on the field. 30-yard play. The pressure placed by my 2 cornerbacks caused them to check down again. Throw it to a fullback. Look. Bow. That's what you want. Especially when you in zones, you want to keep everything under the line. You don't care if they get a few yards. So what we got here, they about to probably beat my tail. Let me show you why. They have a halfback sweep towards the weak side against my double Tigers that I'm going to run, but I'm not running it honest. I told my team on 3rd and 6 to watch the pass when running this blitz. And at this low skill level, when my team don't got a lot of blitz awareness, they're going to run right back past the halfback in a lot of instances and not stop the play. But Siberian Tiger is built with some good blitz awareness. So you might see this fullback right here. Well, I know for a fact what you're about to see. A conflict between this fullback and my strong safety. And it matters who gets the push out of these guys, whether Tony the Tiger will be able to catch Jurassic 5 on this play. But they could be going to the house right now on 3rd and 6, just because I know this game kind of well. Let's see what happens. Wow, so there go that conflict I anticipated. They're not going to the house because you see Tony the Tiger and my man Tiger Backwoods both got a straight line to what I wanted. See how my double Tigers worked? But see, this is what happens when it don't work. Look at Siberian Tiger right here. His blitz and his interaction with Bow, the fullback, is big because it's clogging up where Jurassic 5, their halfback, wants to go. But he still got a guard that's pulling, that's want to take out one of my linebackers. Nevertheless, Tony the Tiger and Tiger Backwoods is obviously way faster than this than this guard. So if we tick it along, he only could take out Tiger Backwoods. Jurassic 5 is 5-6 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and this is going to be a stop for a loss. Oh, he powered through me, though. Dang. Oh, my God. So let's talk about that. That's one of my flaws on the way I build my players, because I haven't been investing in tackling because I needed to invest in other things. And here you see this fool got trucked, but that would have been a stop. So they get the first down. Good job, Jurassic 5. They're running the same sweep. Let's see if Tony the Tiger didn't learn his lesson from getting trucked last time and get the stop. But he didn't. He got the stop, but he didn't get it behind the line of scrimmage. Now here we are with another one of my weird defenses. I don't care because this D about to work. It's 2nd and 9. It's a double Tigers because I'm sending my blitzing cornerbacks. This dude gonna look wide open. This dude gonna look wide open. Watch what happens. See that quarterback good? So he wasn't wide open though. I don't really care if they make the play because they can make the play. All I care is that I'm building the team so that the defense works. So the defense is working because he wasn't wide open, even though I blitzed my cornerbacks. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Again, we see this transpire. And this game is happening live right now. So if they at their house and they go to their computers, they watching it as well. It's crazy. Yeah, that's cool. Tony the Tiger put good D on him, but their players and their quarterback is built so well that they made the completion. But I'm not mad because the defense worked. Here they're going to try to run weak side on a 5 wide, and they probably gets no yards. 1 yard. Wide receiver hook. All right, let's talk about it. One of the strongest plays on the game, and they're putting real pressure on this defense. The reason why in my double Tigers, I got 2 linebackers only covering the middle, but they cover kind of like towards the outside as they go to their zone. And he about to cut right in the middle of them. Now, we talk about players being built a certain way. They might get this completion, but my players should be good enough to, even though that they run it out, by the time we start throwing the ball, they're going to verge on, I'm going to have 2 linebackers who can verge on their tight end. And supposedly, let's see it's happening. Look, he tried it, he got it. So he's still up under the line, so I ain't mad at that because they got a 3rd and 2 that they got to complete. So this defense is proven effective against one of the best teams, but wow, they keep letting them bowl them over, man. So that's good for them. They're going for the end zone. Look, let's go back again. I don't care. This my D, that's frustrating. This that frustrating D. Why is they not catching this is what they thinking. But then eventually they know my players is built this way. Look at this. Just look at this play. That's D. Back to the blitz. And it worked that time. So now they really mad. Look, let me show you. Because I ran the Sky 3 cats. that I'm running and nobody else run against a regular 2 wide receiver streaks on 2nd and 10, and Circus Tiger and Tony the Tiger really got to the quarterback. So you're going to see special abilities start firing off above their heads as they run into the quarterback. Bow, bow. Look, tunnel vision kicked in, sure-footed kicked in. So now it's a 3rd and 17. Let's see how much morale their quarterback got. 28 in morale. He must be built really good. Their halfback has a 66 in morale. And it's 3rd and 17. I know this team, they're going to pitch it to the halfback as it says here. And I got my same double Tigers in, blood. They really could bust for a touchdown here but let's see what happens. Ooh, that was good. Yeah, good. Good. That's my team. So let me show you what happened. First of all, Siberian Tiger's first step kicked in right here. So now he 20% or 10% faster than his actual skills because he got the first step attribute. So that means when he took off, he got deeper into the backfield than he normally would have. Look, he all the way back here now. The guard ain't even pulled out. It's going to be hard for this play to be a success. It still could, but let me show you another trick to this game. This dude, Blaine Hull, well, this ain't even college. This is Blaine Hull. Blaine Hull has okay amount of break run blocking, and he's just going to flatten this wide receiver, bow, which causes everything to fall apart. So now they're going for a kick, one of the best teams on the game, against my scheme team, and they missed the kick. That's why we call this 15U. Now here I go to my scheme again, 6 yards, 5 yards up the middle, 4 yards. QB draw, back to my scheme, first down, 5 yards up the middle. Feel me? QB sneak, they can't stop us. I'm going to win this game. Y'all see that? So this is the type of strategy we're talking about. Nevertheless, they're going to try to make adjustments for this game plan because they see this scrimmage. So if we ever play each other in the season, they're going to come back to the scrimmage footage and try to make adjustments. Good hit on my dude. Golly, Warren, what was that? Like, he was just running so stupid. Doopy doop 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 doop. I'm still doing me. Yeah, it got to him again. So as my blitz gets to him, this team, they just giving me more and more. Look, stop that. See, that's what I'm saying. It's cool. Just don't let him get the first. Now stop this. Bow, that's our job. But he got the first. So again, zone defenses is going to be a little bit different than we're looking for a few different things here. Like, let me see something. See if I can zoom this in. How much I can zoom this in. I bet you I could do it if I do it the other way. Hold up. Let me see something. All right, yeah, I can zoom this in. I'm puzzled. Zone defenses. Now, I'm going to do it like that every time. They are a little different. And let me see something. Here go that blitz. I don't know if this is going to be a good play, but I know his team don't know this D. And I know my team is built to run this D. I see their morale is low. My team's morale is high. His receivers' morale is kind of low. What about the quarterback? Yeah, they are kind of low. They might not make this play. Let's see. Bow. That's what I want, though. Up under. Let me show you why. He got 5 yards on the first down. Now he about to do a tight end crosses against the same D. He got it. That's a good team. Their morale is going up. They're running a tight end flag. We got to the quarterback, got a fumble, and there go that defense. Let's go back. But I'm mad that we didn't score on our last drive, man. But let's go back to this. Wow, defense got to him. Now let's stop. I want to keep repositioning it so you get the best view of everything. When I do it like that, that's the best view. Maybe like, hold on, I'm going to do it like that. Then all right, cool. Got the ball back. How we get the ball back? Because they don't understand us, man. Our blitz is tremendous. Bow, we wasn't even in the double Tigers. We just hit him off with the illest blitz on the game. So here we go, quarterback sneaking. Now we got 60 yards to quarterback sneak down the field because of this dumb defense that they think they can run on anybody. First of all, let me give y'all a bit of advice, best team on the game. If you don't want to get exploited like this, set your team to private scrimmages. Because now teams is going to go look through your losses, and I know this is about to be a loss. I know I'm talking a bunch, but I know how this game works. Watch, bow, he gone. Look, you ain't going to stop that boy. 6 yards, first down. Here you go again. Off tackle. Stop that boy. Oh, my God, you stopped him. If y'all keep stopping him, I'm going to be heckin' mad. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Larry Jones stopped. So they got a really good D. I hope that don't happen all game. They trying that outside run again, and they got the advantage this time because my dude got flattened, but he only got 1 yard. Double Tigers defense still working. So here's another thing. Let me show you something. See, my D, it really works against this. Even though he's about to power right through my dude got hit way good in the backfield, which is good for helping my other defenders hurry up and get to him. So, look, he couldn't even pass the line of scrimmage. That's a D people don't run on this game. You want to exploit it, exploit it. I put money. You want to put money on the game? Let's talk about it. But you're not going to exploit this team because I'll switch up D on you, and you're going to be mad. Let's see. I know we're going to beat these boys. Now, we're at 3rd and 9. This is going to make them really mad. They try. Oh, let me stop. I don't know the result of this. I want to stop it. They tried this before against my super defense. What they're trying to do is send their scary little wide receivers deep. I'm calling them scary because if you see that green bar, that means their morale has fell down to about a 25. Let's look at my green bar. Look at Tyson's Tiger. His morale is at about a 60-something. Let's look at Circus Tiger. His morale is at about a 60-something. Brendan Morgan's morale is at about a 60. So my team feel better about themselves on the field right now. And this is 3rd down. Let's see their quarterback's morale at about a 30-something, maybe 35. Chances are we're going to win this play. But it don't always work like that. You don't always get the roll. I'm blitzing both. No, my cornerbacks is both staying in the flats. I got my linebackers covering their wide receivers. I built this defense like this. Let's go. Interception. Let's go. Interception. You can't do it, best team on the game. You want to know why? Because we raw like that. Look at that D. First of all, you got one dude on you. Let's just keep this. The reason why the game chose, see, the game has a series of check downs that it goes over before your skills even come into play. How good you could catch the ball ain't going to come into play until the ball is close to your hands. Right now, the skill that's coming into play is called reception awareness. And so he's high in reception awareness, so he turned around and he's getting ready to catch the ball. But look, he got this dude running right here, straight towards him and aiming directly at him. That's is going to be an effect called heart. A lot of times you got a dude running straight at you like this. If your player ain't high in heart, he gonna drop this one. Now he got 2 dudes running straight at him, cause 3, but dude ain't really far enough to affect his heart. But these 2 are, and he got a really good high morale coverage linebacker on him. I pretty much knew he wasn't gonna make this play before the game, but the ball really got dropped because he didn't want to get stuck by this cornerback right here. So he just punked out. It be happening like that. So now they got a punt, and hopefully my schemes start to kick in. That we are up the middle. We still getting 4 yards of carry. And so I'm pretty much thinking by the end of this, but they stopping us on, see, what keep happening is we getting stopped on 2nd and long. Golly, man. That one right there. So now it's 3rd and 5, but my quarterback, oh my God, they stopped him. So they doing good. So just like I said, what I believe to be true, they are run tagged even though they're in that defense. They could not be. They could have just built some really good run stoppers up front. But my defense is winning the battle. Let's go back. This is my D, bro. People don't run this D. Double Tigers. This is the name of my team. The Junior Tigers. All right? Let me show you what's happening. Your boy South China Tiger and Siberian Tiger. Yeah, I made them. They loose. So you got Tigers on the field. And they about to run since they loose. Look. The play ain't started yet. They already running. Look. So them Tigers getting in there. Now I gave them super speed and intimidation. So let me tell you something. If your player has intimidation, when he gets this close, maybe like 3 yards, if he could get 3 yards close to maybe 2 yards, all right, not even a yard, it depends on how much intimidation he got. The quarterback starts to lose morale. Yeah, my name's is hella funny. So I got hella funny. Tyson's Tiger on the team too, but he ain't on the field right now. He's strictly a blitzer cornerback. So look how this worked. Bow, the best team on the game. And then Tyson's Siberian's Tiger Showboat kicked in. So I want to show you something. This is the quarterback. Oh, y'all can't see it right now. Let me scoot this over. His quarterback right here has a 22 in morale at the beginning of this play, which is hella low. But South China Tiger is about to get a sack. And then he going to showboat after the sack, which means he starts dancing around the field. Look. Bow, you see it say showboat? So now what happened? Let me show you what happens as a result of that. He going to dance around the field, showboat. So now let's go to the next play. Stop. Now his quarterback only got a 7 in morale. See his quarterback? Hope quarterback doesn't quit for minor league baseball. No, that's not the quarterback. That's his his guard. Their quarterback is called low hype yet highly effective quarterback. His morale is at a 7 right now because my player, after he sacked him, started dancing on the field because he got the showboat special attribute. So that zapped his morale. So he shouldn't be able to get nothing right here. It's 2nd and 17. Bow, stop behind the line of scrimmage with a fumble. See what I'm talking about? We about to beat these boys. Now, y'all know pretty much what's about to happen. But my dumb self, I got my red zone tactics to start passing. And that's dumb because my quarterback can run right up the middle and just get this touchdown. So I hope he don't get sacked here. Let's see what happens. Come on, Randall Cunningham, the 4th. Dang. See, that's the one thing. In order to make him an effective rusher, I had to sacrifice some of his passing skills. So, look, my real quarterback, a lot of quarterbacks could have made that throw. But I built him this way for a reason. He couldn't make the throw. But he going to get 4 chances. And he ain't stupid. So now we running the ball again. With my backup back, only got 2 yards. We're going to run a screen, which I really don't recommend, but let's try it. Dang, we didn't get no yards. Field goal. But they ain't got nothing on us yet, so we still beating them. Again, I know they at the house watching this like, ha, ha, ha. I do this to this team every season. Last season, they tried to do this defense, and I exploited it. And then they changed their whole defense for the whole season because they wanted to build more and they didn't want to be exploited like this. So now they think they built enough to start doing it, and I'm just coming back being who I am at the game. I'm that dude who come on the game that lets you know your defense ain't ready yet. So here we have Mr. Low Morale quarterback. He has a 1 in morale starting this play. He shouldn't make any completions, and he's probably going to get sacked on this first blitz. Let's look at my defensive morale. I got dudes all in the sky. So when you're building players, you also got to take this into consideration. And when you're building teams, you want teams that come through intimidating the other team. This should be a sack and nothing else. Definitely wasn't going to make that completion with a 1 in morale. And it don't go up from you making a bad play. This is another bad play because my defense is super. Wow, look. I'm telling you, dude, I'm not just bragging. And this game is broadcasting live. Oh, dang, he just bowled us all over, though. Like, we would have, see, this is the thing. This is how I build my teams, and I recommend this for anybody who new at this game. If you buy it, you ain't just coming on this game having a team. It costs money. If you buy one, you ain't going to feel like really buying one until you could get a win. This is one of the most common use plays on this game. But look, he got that. He broke that tackle. He broke 2 tackles. Let's see. One dude fell down. He broke 3 tackles. He almost broke 4 tackles. On my team, he could do that because I know a lot about the game. And in the rookie year, unless you're building a fumble-prone team, you never need to give your players tackling. Like, imagine if they were like, that's why I equated to the rookie year being like 12U or 13U. You don't have to be a superstar tackler to tackle somebody at 12 years old or 13 years old skill level. Same way you could get shook. But this dude, see, these dudes are smart and they invested a lot into their break run blocking, so they was trucking my dude. Look, they hella mad at this. Let me show you. Let me go back. I'm telling you right now, at their house, they are so mad at this. The guy who built this receiver is like, why is he dropping the ball? They might think it's the rain, but the wiser players know it's not the rain because your quarterback got a 1 in morale while my dudes is over here with they stuff, that green bar going through the roof. Look at Tony the Tiger. Look at Tiger Backwoods. Boy, morale through the roof. Look at your team. So you got a weak coach. I no disrespect, but y'all built these players. Y'all are really good game planners, but they can't stand up to my team. This play is about to be a drop ball. Scared? Look, 2 people converging on him. He's scared. 3rd down. Psst. You build players like that? No. I'm just talking, having fun. All right, so if we could put the ball in the end zone at least one time, come on, Randall Cunningham. Look, they breaking on you when you run up the middle because, look, they got you to fumble because they know what you're trying to do, bro. So now you got to show them you got arm. Look, bow. To Vernon Davis II. Dang, you got – so this is what we got to do. My dang center got – to put the push on Gravy Train. But you see Gravy Train feeling good about himself, and my center really ain't. So I got 2 centers, one going to sub in, but it's going to be hard to get past the Gravy Train while he feeling so good about himself. Good throw. That's Cunningham. Don't think I'm one-dimensional, bruh. Remember when I put in them plays to beat up this zone? Come on, y'all. They're going to try to pick me off, but I'm not building no Rudy Poot, and I'm about to show y'all in a minute. I guarantee you he probably number 1. If we go to the Hall of Fame, he probably number 1. Let's just do that real quick because I ain't did it yet. I'm going to open this up in the number tab. We only played 2 games so far this season. I'm clicking Hall of Fame. He is a quarterback, and he is – Hall of Fame is for everybody who playing this game anywhere in our – whoever got a player on this game right now. You feel me? And I bet you Randall Cunningham, the 4th, look, this is what I'm going to click. Not all time, I only want season 62. That's this season where we only had 2 games played. I want offense and I want, he's a sophomore. Then I want, first look. Oh my God. Not only that, I know it's only 2 games transpired. Not only is he up there, the number 1 quarterback, but he number 1 for all players, but who really number 1 is my fullback, bro. So when I play games, I like to be this type of person at it. You see what I'm saying? I like to be a leaderboard type dude. So I'm willing to sit around and dedicate more time than another person is trying to dedicate. But we haven't even got to the quarterbacks yet, but you could clearly see Smashrock. I need to go talk some head in the Discord. Because after 2 games, my fullback, Larry June, who is a scheme player that I created. Like, nobody make a fullback like this. He got 9 reception touchdowns. And my quarterback got 15 passing touchdowns. But he rushed for 300 yards in 2 games. So let's look at all the quarterbacks, because we wasn't even got. I know he's the number 1 quarterback, but let's go look at all the star quarterbacks that's under him. So number 1 is Randall Cunningham, right? On my team. I need to make this big enough for y'all to see. Anybody who log onto this whole game in the whole entirely world, in the universe. Hold on, let me let my dog out the room. And I never ordered no food. So I'm just like saying, like, it's not just the metal nature. It's not just hip hop. It's just my attitude and the dedication I'm willing to put into an elementary level of mastery of all things. And so here we see Randall Cunningham IV. I guarantee you guys, if I show you this guy's skills, you're going to say, hell no. Everybody who play this game think they know how to build players. And so this is why I named my big team the Bay Area's Best Builds. Because I got confidence in my builds. And so the guy we're playing against right now, notice this. The number 3 quarterback on the game, I told you those other dudes was really good. His name is low hype yet highly effective quarterback. And that's the guy we're playing in our scrimmage right now that you see us putting hands on. But they didn't get the game plan for us. But still, he got 7 touchdowns after 2 games and 718 yards. My dude got 15 touchdowns and 600 yards. If I click on his skills, you're going to see he don't got no passing. I didn't give him all that. See, when I first started making, let me just show you him. So this is, if you ever wanted to remake him, you make him like this. I'll even show you what you need to know. This is what you need to know. This is what you need to know to rebuild this player. The number 1 quarterback. This is just after 2 days. But he's going to maintain it. Trust me. These are the numbers you need to know when making a player. Give the quarterback a strength 1, agility 10, awareness 1, speed 8, stamina 6, confidence 9. Make him an adept, dual threat workhorse. And it'll be a duplicate of this guy, and he'll be 6'2", 211. He's number 9 in offensive say in my league right now. But we looking at the Hall of Fame that say he's number 1 because the Hall of Fame takes more data from 2 games played. The league only got 1 game so far. All right. But again, I'm not jumping the gun. And I know he gonna do, but he did it last season. So let me show you something. I mean, I remade him. He was called Randall Cunningham. I mean, he was called Warren Moon last season. But I remade him the same way I just showed you you can make him. So let's go look at his skills. And everybody going to say, hell no. Because he weak. Somebody, look, okay, so he got a little 50 in passing technique, and he probably won't ever go over that. But he got 60 in pocket awareness for a reason. Because he's a scrambler with a 50 in sprinting and a 50 in conditioning. And so this is why, and he got that footwork 37. Maybe I'm going to keep going up on his physical skills and his heart and his leadership, which matter a lot at this game. Matter of fact, I got some skill points. I'm going to give him a little bit more heart right now. Wow. And so this, most people, when they start to build a player, especially a quarterback, They'll ignore a lot of other skills and fill these all the way up to the top. And they won't understand why they ain't at the top of the leaderboards, like my quarterback. This is the quarterback at the top of the leaderboards. He has a 1.29 quarterback rating after 2 games. And he got 15 touchdowns. It's not because of you can't just build a player and throw him on the field. He is built completely to the scheme of my team. And my team is going to execute that scheme so much that it might get redundant to where the last game we played, it was 87-0. So I just wanted to show people who ever played this game that don't think that, first of all, the most important thing is your team scheme. Because if you can build 11 players to all be built to do one play hella good, you're going to beat the majority of people on this game. You feel me? So I got some plays that nobody could stop on this game. My completion percentage on certain plays that you know I'm going to do is over 60%. I got some 70% completion percentage plays. It's because the team built that way, not just my player. He's only built to be good on my team. So I got an email right in here. You're going to see some dude asking could he be the coach of my team. I was curious if I could join the Tigers as an offensive coordinator. And I had to send him back a whole long interview email explaining like, look, bro, this ain't the regular team. And so I'm going to go back to see if I could get to that. And I just said, you can, but this is a scheme team. We have a rushing QB, blah, 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 blah. Basically asked him, what is your goal for managing this offense? Because you really see how I'm blowing people out. And if you become a coordinator, you could go look at all my player builds and see how we doing it. So now that we went and looked at the Hall of Fame and all that stuff, let's go back to a game I hope we win, but we could possibly lose because quality control is really good. And even though we're trying our scheme that we should have scored on already, they're stopping us. So what I told my quarterback to do, obviously, is to pass like 25% of the time. So even though we executing this run up the middle against this cover 4 that's tagged to watch the run, see, this is the conflict we're having here. They watching the run, but they stand the hella far back. My dudes are all run blockers. So it don't matter if you tag the run, it's going to come down to who got the best builds eventually. And then when I get this passing on, bow, we can sneak through y'all like that because Randall ain't no punk. He's still the number 1 quarterback, as I just showed y'all, on the whole stuff after 2 games. And they'll say that's only after 2 games, but somebody got to be number 1 after 2 games. So it's Randall. Bow, here you go again, bow. That's going to be hard to stop. Hold on, I want to get the view back big for the viewers in View World. Because if you like me and you enjoy different type of content too. And now, show me a game, turn on Madden. No, I used to play Madden, but I stopped. I was in Madden Bowls and everything. Like, trust me, I'm not that regular type of black dude. I'm more like a crazy dude that's going to figure it out. All right? And so, when I was in Madden Bowls, putting hands on everybody, but I got took out before I could win it because I had to go to do some stuff for my record label. But here we have quarterback sneak out of the 2 wide. This should go a little bit further, or maybe not. The question is, when he tells his team in this cover 4 and they see 2 wide receivers on the field and it's first down, do you think he told them to watch the run or the pass? I think he told them to watch the run, so it might be hard to get more than 3 yards. If he told them to watch the pass, I should definitely get more than 3 yards. He told them to watch the pass. I got 7 yards. All right. Wow. This is interesting. Bad play for this. I should just keep going up the middle. Hopefully, nope, we're going to try to pass it. We didn't get no love. Let's see. I told us to kick from far in this game. Let's see if my young kicker is good. I built this kicker. There you go. Chip shot. That's chip shot my kicker. Let's watch this again. It is because young kickers miss hella kicks on this game, bro. Like, you can even have professional kickers losing games for you. So now we up 6-0 against Quality Control. And I know if they watching this game, they at the house like, oh, he game playing for this. Y'all seen how quick I game playing? I took like 7 minutes. I look at 3 plays on your defense, and I seen that y'all was running a cover 4 the whole damn first quarter. So how you make it do that in the tactics? All right. So now they're going to try a tight end deep curl. My team is tagged for passing here. They're not going to get this play, but this play could be a touchdown. Let me tell you why. I got confidence that we're going to get to this low hype but highly effective quarterback with a 1 in morale. And I know they're at the house wondering why he got a 1 in morale. There's another thing I'm going to teach you about your D-line and the way you build your D-line to be intimidators. I learned this a long time ago. It was this one team called the Galactic Empire, maybe like 6 years ago. And the guy, he didn't invest in nothing but intimidation. And so if you look at this like a low-level Pop Warner team, they was like that ghetto team that just came in and scared the hell out of y'all. You know what I'm saying? And then nobody was playing right because they was just so scared of the other team. And so that's what's happening right now. You see his green bar, you can't even see it. He might be built good enough to make a completion here, but most likely this is a sack. Nevertheless, they have the perfect play called for this instance. So, but Tiger Backwoods is not about to make a mistake because his morale is really high. And Tony the Tiger's not about to make a mistake because his morale is really high. But what he's going to do, this tight end is going to split this defense right in the middle, but the quarterback won't be able to make the pass before these guys get to it. Watch this. Hurry up. See, he couldn't even do it. But let me show you what I meant. If he wasn't so spooked of the blitz, watch this tight end. Just watch him. See? Bow. Touchdown. You feel me, though? So, really, I just know this game, and I know what's about to happen. See, his quarterback looking at it right now. But my Tony the Tiger, or Tiger Backwoods, is staring directly into his eyes. So he's going for the open man who appears open over here, and he going to get converged on by 2 dudes that's in zone. He didn't, if his morale was up, he would have had the confidence to throw the ball deeper to this player. This game is really like this, blood. I'm not overanalyzing. You'll see it, and you'll be like, this shit crazy. And so he didn't have the confidence, and look what happened. Just like I knew he wasn't going to. He ain't going to really probably get no completions on this drive with a 1 in morale because we just got him. Look. It's just not going to happen. It's just so this is why I learned. And so my daughter played AAU hoop, and I would apply this to, what I knew about her playing. And I would see her coach taking my daughter morale down, bruh. You feel me? And I'm sitting here like, how the hell they got that figured out on a video game, but you ain't even got it figured out in real life? He got a completion, 3rd and 10, because they built really well. So there go my defense prevailing again, the weirdest defense. Look, notice this. When my defense blitzed these 2, he cannot make a completion no matter what happened. At least he haven't so far. These guys are really intimidating, and they're really fast. Watch this. Feel me? He ain't getting that off. This is a D nobody uses, and just like this one too. So in most scenarios, they got the advantage on this defense right here. Let's see what transpires. Bow! Siberian Tiger made him throw it up under. That's cool. So let's go back. Let me show y'all what happened. We blitzed this corner, but obviously I know in this play, he has wide receiver 1 tagged first. So that means his quarterback starts the play by checking wide receiver 1 first. And so what happens here is, wow, he's checking wide receiver. Look, see, He checking wide receiver 1 right now while my cornerback back is turned. That's an easy throw. You know he's going to throw it there. But we still kept the play up under, and it is a 3rd and 4. Another weird D, working. Let me show you my weird D working. It might be going too fast for you. This is the same play where it looks different, but really I like how they did it today. They must have changed something about this game. Because my linebacker is over further, making it look like 2 guys are covering them. But what you guys are going to learn is Tyson's Tiger is about to blitz. So is the Circus Tiger. This dude is not catching the ball because I got Brendan Morgan and Paris Pierce going to double team the tight end. You got 3 over here on 1, but it ain't going to work. Watch. Because the blitz got your quarterback acting funny, and I know they at home like, damn, the double Tigers, the junior Tigers is looking like they ain't no punks. Now all we got to do is score before the half. Come on, Randall. Get your run on. That's 5. By the way, this game is happening live right now. Good throw. And I showed you how weak my tight end was, remember? Let me show you something. I'm going to show you again. Don't think you need to overstack skills. That's the main reason why Cats lose at this game. So you have to appreciate it like this. If they're on the football field, they have some of that skill already. Like if he's a tight end, he could catch. They're just saying how good he could catch out of all the tight ends on a curve. So having a 0 don't mean you ain't going to never catch no balls. It just simply means you're going to be dropping the most balls out of the people. You feel me? So I'm showing you this weak tight end so you can learn. His hands ain't, look at how high they could be. Most people's skills is way up in the sky. He do got a 50 in catching traffic, a 50 in receiving hands, but you see he's most primarily concerned with run blocking and stuff like that. Right? So now we got a halfback handoff. 2nd and 10, we up 6 points. It's 6-0. We've been shutting out one of the best teams on the game with my quarterback who just got sacked. And now it is 3rd and 14, and we running because I don't want to get sacked again. So I'll get that up. Let them stop that. That's something some of the best teams do on this game too. Because consistent sacks take your quarterback morale down. So he got sacked once. So I opted to run on 3rd and 9 so he could keep his morale. Especially when they're really young. You sack them 3-4 times, they're going to not play good for the rest of the game. Now we see his quarterback got a 32 in morale, so he feeling a little better about himself. He probably going to start trying to move the ball. But my good defense should prevent it, hopefully. Let's see what happens. Good D. Showboat. Bowling Cats over. Here go that blitz. Get him. Nope. Never going to catch that. Come on, man. We out here. This is a scheme team. Get him. You supposed to jump. Dang, you had your eyes on the prize, too. Let me show y'all something. So, basically, I had to give Tiger Backwoods hella hops for this scenario right here. Look. This scenario. Pow. I'm planning for this. Everybody converging on the quarterback. Damn near about to hit him. He throws the ball to the guy who appears open, but I got my man right here say his eyes is on the prize with a special ability. He didn't jump, though. Look. Oh, man, you could have snatched that. They would have been so mad. Now they're getting some momentum. So let's see. So, yeah, they're not perfect. He's still a youngster. But let's go look at Tiger Backwoods jumping his vertical. And see, if he would have jumped, he got a 25 in vert. I just gave him 28 because I got a few skill points from the last guy. He should have jumped, man. But it's cool. He gave that up. But we would have had him. Now it's 1st down again. Oh, but they only got 1 second, so they're going to try a kick. And that's not going to go because these children can't make these type of kicks at this age. So far, I'm just going to stop and do me a little halftime show as I chill. No, I'm not going to go argue in the conscious community. I'm going to do my chillers. I never ordered no food. Come on, y'all. Somebody put your address in the chat, and I'm going to put 2. I'm going to order you some DoorDash to your house. Oh, I know what I want. There's a small little restaurant out here called Salt and Pepper. Boy, they go. One of their tacos is ridiculously big, so I'm going to get one taco. One taco, bro. And then I'm going to get this salad. Good ass salad. Like, I would take it to somebody like, here, I'm bringing you a salad. Hold on, y'all. We chilling. But, yeah, put your address on the screen, and I'm going to send you a Fiesta salad. Polio asado. All right, cool. Now, let's show about this game. They have halftime prep talks and stuff, you see. So if we start to look at the morale, if your team is good and your players are built well, the morale should be back up after halftime. So if we look here, we see all of their players is ready to ball again. But since they was low on morale earlier, they still ain't got as much as my team. This dude is on 100, my kicker. I got a defensive end who on 100. Hector's on 100. So they still, my team will still be playing better than his, but basically their morale is reset because of coaching pep talks and that type of stuff that is accounted for in the game. So they could come out and put up a quick 7 points on us. Hopefully my defense could stand up to that. Just ordered my food and it's on the way. Daughters get out of school in a minute, and I don't even got nothing to do with that. No responsibilities with that. I'm just chilling. Keep them on point, keep them growing. Don't got to go to no sports. We ain't even a sports family anyway. We was trying sports, but we're going to do rugby. My daughter's doing rugby. But let's go. My same defense against a reset offense of theirs that tried this play against us before. He's trying to go deep. I'm not going to let you go deep because we starting to play before y'all do. They might get a completion. Chances are they won't. Here we go. Look, let's go. Get on him. Get on him. See, he trying. Told you. You just can't do it against my team. So really, they're going to start doing what I had to do. They're going to start building their team to beat my team. Well, I don't got that much respect for them yet. But if I could beat them like this continuously in the season, I don't even know if I won this game. I probably lost. But if they're going to start building their players to not, like what you'll start telling, what you're going to give your quarterback is more pass awareness and more check down so that he can hurry up and throw the ball off before he's rushed so that he could throw a nicer spiral. Because that wobbly ball right there ain't getting caught. And he throwing that wobbly ball because my defense getting to him. So let's stop. They might get this play. They got a tight end flags where both the tight ends is going to go towards the outside line against my two-man double lurk. I don't really run two-man double lurk. It's really only in here to change things up. But I do got two really good lurkers, and they morale is on the roof. They could just get an interception right here. Let's see what happens. Look. Morale on the roof. Stuck that boy. Man, I built these dudes. Look. You're not getting that, Mr. Superman. Boom. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Let me tell you what I'm talking about. One of the owners on this team has went 30-0 for the last 2 seasons. I just showed you my quarterback is number 1 on the whole damn game on the leaderboard on the internet. And then my fullback is above him. So my fullback was number 1. quarterback was number 2. This ain't little kid gaming we showing you. This is supreme gaming. The top people playing, and I'm one of them. So let's see. This is shut down, bruh. Come on now. Look at that D. Bow, get stuck, bruh. Now let's stop this. Let's see how his quarterback feel about himself. Oh, yeah, he got a 64 in morale, but it's going down again. And my team good to do that. Okay, he could get a touchdown here. He's running a tight end. This might be the play that breaks us. He running a tight end deep middle. Let me see how his tight end feel. Pretty good. He running a tight end deep middle against my same D I've been running all day. But his tight end about to split these dudes more effectively than he did earlier. Yet Tony the Tiger got 100 in morale and Tiger Backwoods got a 100. So in theory, they should read this and converge on this tight end. If not, you have to see a big play down the middle of the field. Nobody could catch him because I sent my safeties. So this is one of the plays I hate the most, tight end deep middle. And if I see a team that run it or I anticipate they're going to run it, I might do this blitz less. But it's 3rd and 10. I believe in my team. Let's go. See how he split him? Ah! You feel me? I told you everything that was going to happen. Let me stop it right here. Bow. No, I wanted to stop it at that tick. There's a particular tick. If you watch each tick, see this tick right here. I knew this was going to come because I know these plays. He got me split. If his quarterback felt a little bit better about himself, and if his tight end felt a little bit better about himself, this is an easy touchdown down the middle. This is one of the plays that'll beat cover 2 double Tigers every day. But you got to win the morale battle too. So this is what starts happening. Them big intimidating dudes that been slapping him up all day, this same tight end, and winning the morale battle because intimidation, it goes my intimidation against your heart. If my player's intimidation is higher than your heart, your morale will start going down. So, look, he in the prime position quarterback, ball ain't wobbly, he turning around, and who do he see? Tony the Tiger running straight at him and Tiger Backwoods converging on the ball. And just like you see in real football, bro, they don't be having the heart to hold on to them over the middle passes like that. Unless your morale really high, look, wow, he let that go. He didn't want to get tucked. So your tight end is okay. He all right. Because the tight ends I build grabbing that, bro. Please believe, let's stop. Now, we only got about 6 points. We could still get beat. But you're going to see the same strategy employed until eventually this defense, dang, man, they won't fall off. But look at how my team feel. But his defense built, if you ask me, his defense is built morale-wise better than the offense, at least so far it looks like that. The offense ain't built they don't got as much heart. So the defense is much more intimidating. So let's see. There you go again, bruh. Randall Cunningham the 4th right up the middle. Halfback dive right up the middle. So, I just need some consistency with this. We're going to pull it off. This is where I'm messing up. 3rd and 1 fullback screen, man. So in my real tactics, I'm taking this out. I still got it, but I'm taking that out. That's my fullback who got the six touchdowns last game. Wide receiver screen, no good. They converged on it. Just keep running up the middle. Flags. So why are we passing now? It's 2nd and 10. 3rd down. We want to throw flags. Again, this play is in here for a reason because we're playing chess. This guy is telling me, I'm only coming after your quarterback with 3 guys. Okay? That's what he said. But I got 2 tight ends on the field right now, which is really giving him an indication that most often in this scenario of 2 tight ends on this game, I'm going to pass. So they are tagged to watch my pass right now. But I'm a zone beater. I can find every play to beat every zone, and I don't care if I throw an interception on this next play. I don't know what's going to happen. But I know what I know. How to beat zones like this. I want to get this guy over here in a one-on-one coverage, which is, oh, hold on, let me stop, which is going to be hard to do if I don't run the right play. So this is what I'm doing in theory. I need to assign people to certain people. What I'm doing with running this flags play is assigning his right outside linebacker to Vernon Davis II. As Vernon Davis run a short, flat route that is never intended to get the ball. All right? Now, this guy has a zone in the center of the field that he got to cover, which is going to give me, even though he got all these zones out here, it's still going to give me a deep one-on-one between Douglas Duval, who feeling himself right now, and Flip Mode, who ain't really feeling himself right now. Now, if my quarterback is built the way he's supposed to be built, he about to cut through in between the right outside linebacker who going to see that he's slipping for paying my tight end attention, and he's going to try to break on the ball too late, and my quarterback going to throw it hard enough to where this should still be one-on-one even though you in this zone coverage. So watch how this start transpiring as it tick. Wow, let's stop. So what happened different than I anticipated from the jump street? First of all, this dude is getting, the biggest thing that happened is this dude is getting unblocked blitz on my quarterback, which is changing my quarterback check downs. And from the looks of it, I don't know if he even going to get the ball out before this play transpires. But what happened over here? A different linebacker chose to pick up my tight end that was trying to get him to pick him up, which means Douglas Duval would have to be a lot faster to get that one-on-one that I'm planning for him to get. And obviously, believe it or not, my quarterback is figuring this all out. This game is crazy, bro. He figuring all this out right now. And so my result is he probably going to either throw it to him, I think, or him. But I told him to throw it to Douglas Duval, so let's see what happens. He still threw it? Enter, blood. Dang, bro. You see that? See how that happened? I was trying to beat that, but they reread me different because they really smart and really, when I told you these boys is quick, don't tell me they're going to score on the enter, bro. Oh, my God. Offense couldn't do nothing. Now they're going to score on that enter. Oh, my gosh, look. He out. Oh, straight. Shout out to Quality Control for that wonderful defense and that cover four that's proven infallible so far. It's third quarter, 11:54 to go, and we've been running up the middle all day, and we haven't really been able to get a first down by just running on that cover four. So it might look like something easy to stop, but it's proven effective. Come on, team. Let's show them how we got. Junior Tigers to the rescue. Oh, I got to go like this. Didn't go like this. All right, so this is a fullback screen. This is one of our plays we built for, but it's not working against them. QB sneak up the middle. That's cool. 4 yards. We'll take that. 3rd and 6. QB sneak. We're going to get the first. Told you. That's Randall Cunningham Jr., bro. Dang, they only gave him 5 yards for that run. Let's go back and see that run again. Because they had their passes tagged. They obviously had passes tagged on 3rd and 6, and Randall just kept sneaking it up the middle. But for some reason, they didn't give us this first down. Must have been close. I ain't tripping off their offense. My defense is intact. No team, only one team scored a field goal on me this year. Ain't no team proving that they could score on the scheme I got. And this is one of the best teams on the game against Smashrock, the crazy. So let's go. Nope, no completion. Hold on. Come on, bro. That's Tony the Tiger. How you think he built? Man, my dudes ain't playing. They built just for one play. I don't care if y'all the best people on this game. I'm Smashrock. And I come to say it's an inner. You're through all every day. And we about to score because we way too close. All we got to do is run. And that that was the, that's my little kid rap style that I do with my daughters from, I got it off of Crush Groove. It was Cool My D on Crush Groove. Oh man, see that's my problem. We 3rd and 2, we don't. But we keep getting the first. Nope, we didn't get it again. If I would have ran up the middle on 3rd and 2, my kicker's so raw. I love you, bruh. Young dude, always make the kicks. If I would have ran up the middle on 3rd and 2, so we got the lead back again, and the offense haven't proven anything to us. Again, they're going to try a play-action tight end seam against my 2-man robber. So on 2-man robber, everything is in a man. My team ain't a man offense. Y'all seen us snatch that inner back. My team ain't a man defense. Ooh, let me see where my food at. My team is not a man defense, so I know they got the advantage so far. But these two are in over-the-top coverage. Siberian Tiger his morale kind of low, but South China Tiger morale is really high on this play, and this who needs high morale on this play. Because the tight end going to fake a play action, then they're going to slant out to this 40-yard line. And the guys who are designed to cover him feeling real good about themselves. So if you throw it to anybody else, I really don't care. Blaine Hull, morale is on the roof. I just don't want him to throw it to this dude, this highly imaginative tight end. But even Tiger Backwoods right here got him covered. This might be a sack, and I'm only sending 4. Let's see what happens. I only sent 3, actually. No sack. Look, so do your job. Dang, he caught it still. That's what I hate. Come on, do your job. Stop this. Oh, he got flattened. Let's talk about it. Dang, Siberian Tiger, low on morale self, must have been getting beat up by this tight end fullback back here. And watch when he run in, he going to get flattened and mess up the whole play. Watch this. Bow. See? Now they got numbers. Because I only got 2 dudes right here, and they got 2 dudes right here. This could go to the house with this halfback, and I hope it don't. So the only one who can really stop it is Khalid Wade or Blaine Hull. Now, if Khalid Wade was on this side of the field, I would know this is going to get stopped because of the way I built him. He's not really a cornerback. He just looked like a cornerback. He really a linebacker. He just got the CB on his name, but he got attributes of a linebacker. And this guy is more of a cornerback, but his morale is higher than him. I think Blaine Hull is about to slap this dude in his head and make the stop. If not, this is a touchdown. No one else is going to stop him. These twos ain't going to stop him because these dudes about to make the block. Unless Tony the Tiger he's built well enough to avoid these guys, and he's fast. But watch this. Touchdown. See? So it's not a touchdown because this guy didn't manage to get his block in, and I'm lucky. That's what I was just talking about, whether Tony the Tiger was fast enough to get around this tight end. And he apparently was. So he's just going to chase dude out of bounds and stop what could have been a really long run. Chase him out. Stop him. Feel me? It's Tony the Tiger. So even when y'all had us leaking, my team is built well enough to stop that. So now you leaking again. See? Told you. Now you on our turf. Sack. And this team don't ever get sacked. This is like, to me in my crazy world, this is like I told you, flying to Texas like I used to fly to Texas and watch AAU games with my daughters and stuff and be like, oh, that's how I got into kids sports. Because I think it's better than professional sports, and I don't really like watching the pros no more. Except the WNBA championship last night. Golly, that was the best game. Y'all got to stop sleeping on the WNBA and start watching. But it's a 7-9. We're winning. It's 3rd and 14. We just got a sack. Let's look at the instant replay. The middle overload was just too much for their team, and I know that we didn't dance and showboat, but I know their quarterback morale is low. Receivers is okay. They probably can make this. We're blitzing this free safety, Paris Pierce. He's not a blitzer, but let's see. And they tried to run it. They shouldn't have tried to run it. You're not getting that, bro. Not against us. So here we are, QB sneaking again. So right now, my quarterback probably got about 60 yards. That was another 6-yard run, maybe 50 yards. You know, they got another 3-yard run. So this is my fault. See, if I would have did this on 31 every time, this game would be already out. But somewhere in my tactics, I got for them to run a halfback screen on 3rd and 1. I will take that out, because it makes my team a less consistent team. There we go again with the dive. So now my O-line, my all-running O-line, since it's late in the 3rd quarter, let's look at the O-line and D-line interaction. Their defensive end has a 35 in morale. Their other defensive end has a 47, and Gravy Train, their nose tackle, who kept on making them stops, got a 68. My guard that's in the game right now got a 35. My center got a 22. So they really kind of like funking up there. Like it's not. Matter of fact, the starting 3 is about to get stopped. Just because I run a dumb play. The same screen. Look. Come on, man. Dang, see? He just didn't catch it because that defensive end running at him. Look at this. Oh, no. Stupid. At this young age, they dropped those. So here we are setting them up for another comeback on Smashrock. A lot of these good teams will just beat me in the last minute. Like I had one of the good teams 0-0 at the half, and then it was 41-0 at the end of the game. They blew me out. I was like, how could the algorithm do that? I don't get that. Interception. Nope. Interception. Yes, that's my team. So look, let me show you how I knew it was an inter. You should know this is an inter too if you see this in football. The quarterback running that way, and he throwing against himself, and he lob it up like that. I know how Tamontius Mari is built, and that's his receiver, a fullback. You think his fullback could catch better than a cornerback that I built? And so I knew this was about to be an inter because my defensive line did their job to make him throw a sideways pass. Look, inter. Give me those. Tamontius Mari. And if y'all don't know why his name is Tamontius Mari, then look that up. Hold on. All right, Tamontius Mari. Good run. Yeah, they mad at me right now at their house. Because they probably ain't watching the game this slow, so they already know. Oh, they already know they lost. Dang, they keep getting fumbles and stuff. That's Garrett Mixon. I made him too, and he raw. Well, look, my defense just going to keep on being my defense. No offense scored on the scheme that I made yet. All right. Well, that's not true. I got blew out in a scrimmage by the Junior Tigers. I mean, not the Junior Tigers, by Florida Gators. But I didn't get the game plan for them. You know, they just came on and exploited me because you could do that. Like I'm trying to do this team. They came on and they just exploited me because they like, oh, I'm just going to run this play. Like that play right there. See, this team has only run this play once, and it's probably going to lead to something big for them. Hopefully not a touchdown. But you see how the way we played this? Only person who can stop it is him or him. Hurry up and stop it. Yeah, they got trucked. Oh, so he got all the way down to the 15-yard line with that play. That's good for them. Come on, stop him back there. Stop him back there, right behind the line of scrimmage. There we go. That's that real good team. Stop that behind the line. Oh, man. So what I learned from this game is it's finally time to start training our tackling. So I'm going to talk to my players and send out an email like, yo, I asked us not to train tackling last year, but it's catching up to us. So start training tackling. And all they're going to do is start putting their skill points into tackling as the game goes on. Ooh. He bouncing. He tried to bounce. So it's 10-9 right now. We're down by 1 point against one of the best teams. But again, y'all seen, as I showed y'all, I got one of the current best quarterback on the game at the 13U level or sophomore. So let's look at this. There you go again. They can't. Dang, that's dude. I'll address that. Now show them you just ain't one-sided. Look, bow, nice pass. I will carve your zone up, homie. Like, these young dudes can't hold no zone. Not better than my quarterback could carve it up. Watch him carve the zone up. Come on, he can't hold. Look at that. That's that hole we trying to make with this play. Let me show you what we doing. We sending them vertical, right? But we sending Nick up under on the weak side. Harry Pitts got to either choose out of Nick or Vern. Really, he's supposed to choose Vern, but he ain't built right. He don't got enough zone awareness so far because it's going to show right here. Look, watch what happens. So right now, they both up under him, right? But in a minute, he going to see that the halfback is up under him and can get an easy look. So he chose the halfback. That's why we run the play. What we did was just created a big opening for Vern. And this is when my quarterback is knowing to target this guy first. He hits Vern. Vern makes the completion. Vernon. Now we rolling out to show him what we really got. Show him what we really got. Dang. They never let that pop. Okay, what we looking at here? 2nd and 9. It's 12 minutes left in the game. We tried to throw a middle cross. Now it's 3rd and 9. We pitching strong. They're going to shut this down. They shut it down. They really good. So I'm getting beat here so far. That's why I show you how good these teams is. They really never scored on offense. They just got a defensive touchdown, and they got a field goal, so they did score on offense. Stop that. No, you're not getting that. I know that make him hella mad. Look at this. Recovery D. Come on, bro. My dudes is raw. You're not getting that. Let's see. Here go my scheme D. Is it working? Oh, man. Well, getting trucked don't have nothing to do with the D. Is my food here? They heading towards me. Oh, he fumbled. And they recovered it. Oh, yeah. 10 minutes left in the game. It is 10-9. The Junior Tigers against Quality Control. And again, Quality Control being coach is 60-0 in the last 2 seasons. Some of the only L's they catch is in like scrimmages like this where they didn't get the plan for you. So I'm trying to sneak one in, and I think I got what it takes. Let me show you the score and what we working with. My quarterback built for this situation, and I got people built for this. We're about to do a QB dive, and dude still, dang, man. So what I'm going to start doing is building Raul Praet to be able to handle the gravy train because his morale is on the floor and gravy train feeling itself. So every time I try to run up this middle, 2 out of 3 times I'm going to get stopped by the gravy train, but let's start it. Look. Got past him. 5 yards. If I could get past the gravy train, it's good. Here we go again. Gravy train. Now we got Anthony Savage, my other center, in there, but he kicking both they butt. So I know how this game works. It's probably going to be a stop by gravy train right here. 2nd and 5. Got past him. That's Walmart. That's Randall. Now keep it a buck. My stupid team is about to do a screen again. It's my fault, and I'm going to change this. But this is the only reason why we losing if we lose. Pull this off. Larry June, come on. There you go, June. Stop. Quarterback dive, cover 4. So now we see the tactics kicking in. Gravy train, morale went down a little, and morals went up a bit. My quarterback pretty much know if I get past the train, I'm good. Flip Cordova is really fast, so he gonna get to the second level so quick that I hope he diving, but he diving weak. Justin Quick is fast too. Watch how quick my guards get to the second level. Out there. See, I built this team that way. You want me to show you? Let me go back. You got to do everything. You can't just do one thing. Look, these dudes are built with no run blocking, really. Look, 31, 43. That's okay. That's appropriate. But they got no pass blocking. But look at what they got. Sprinting 61. He's faster than the quarterback. My guard runs a 5.13. If I can show you that, look. Feel me? And so he's faster than the quarterback. And so obviously you want it like that because you want to see certain things when the game simulates. I want to see him, and he got really high snap reaction. We're actually built to beat this team in this defense. He's going to get off the ball so quick and hit him in his forehead. He going to get off the ball, hit him in his forehead. Feel me? And my quarterback going right after him. Look. Wow, 6 yards. If you could get 6 yards on first down, here it go again, but this is the difference. QB about to run off tackle weak. I never tried this one before. I still know I got my super fast guard who is built only to get to this dude. He runs a 61. He's built to get to this dude before this dude could get to the quarterback. Let's see if he could do his job. His morale is low. He probably ain't going to do it. No dark sarcasm in the classroom, feeling himself. That's his name. No dark sarcasm in the classroom. I don't know what that means. Let's see. Get to him. Folks, hold on. He got to him. Flip got to him. But I told my quarterback to run weak. We need to see if Justin is going to get to him. Justin right here. Super quick too. Because I built this team this way. You got to be this analytical. So let's see. Justin, get to him. Bow. You made the play work. See what I'm talking about? This is what I'm talking about. Football, baby. All right? Now, we in our fullback screen because we scored so many touchdowns on it last game. We got 6 touchdowns off this play, but they're running a defense that is not allowing the play to materialize. Play action, D'd up. We got 6 minutes to try to get into field goal range, and it's 3rd and 9, and we're going to do a QB rollout to the strong side. I pretty much know we don't stand to see much success here, but and Johnny Big Gaines is not my blocking, he's not my blocking receiver, so he's not going to flatten dude. So they're pretty much going to get a stop. But I told my kicker to try long kicks. See, he flattened Johnny. But that's Randall. Oh, look at Randall. Oh, hold on, let me take that back because he ran out the screen. Watch Randall do his thing. Randall still trying his thing. You feel me? Johnny got flattened, but Randy ran. All right, look. He almost got the first. So I think he got us in the field goal. Nope, he didn't get us in the field goal range. I got a good punter. Look. Wonderful punter. Excellent punter. So this is where we stand. We got 5 minutes, and they got the momentum. Their quarterback back feeling good about himself. But even while he was feeling good about himself, he ain't got one completion on this scheme defense I got in. This defense I'm talking about at the moment is called double DB blitz against 3 wide receivers, and for some reason it's working the way that I planned it. So let's look. Come on, stop him. Nope. What I tell you. I know they at the house like, what'd he do to make this happen? This is, you're not catching that, bruh. Them 3 dudes converging on you like that, you got to have more heart. I'm telling y'all right now. So Now they're going to try a streaks against a similar defense that they should just, this should be a touchdown. Any other team, I'm telling you, especially with a good team like this, it's not going to be a touchdown against my team. I have to check their morale to see. But this should be a touchdown against any other team because I'm telling these cornerbacks, ignore your guard. Ignore your wide receiver and just let him run wherever he want. I got 2 linebackers that'll catch up with them boys. And that's Twin Lee and Tony the Tiger. And Paris Pierce, unfortunately, is going to be out of this play defending the tight end. And he's built for that too. And so these dudes are going to be providing help on the tight end, but they're going to be rather ineffective on this play because their offense is doing what they're doing. They're going to stretch the field. And watch this. If I get a linebacker enter off this, somebody going to rage quit at the house. Look, linebacker enter. Did he get it? Nope. Good one. So they got it, but my dude Tony is still right there because this is the thing. You can make a completion on a cornerback too. So as long as Tony is good enough linebacker to be that close to a receiver who's trying to make the catch, at any given time, he even put his hand up. At any given time, that's how good of a linebacker I got. At any given time, he can make this catch. But he just didn't. And so that's cool. They won. They ain't weak. Halfback sweep. They probably blow me out the water with this play. Let's see. They didn't. See, it's our tackling. It took 3 people to take him down. And the person who took him down was a computer player. 3 minutes left in this game. Every time Siberian Tiger get flattened by this fullback, we gonna give up big plays. Now it's on Twin Lee and Brendan Morgan, and Brendan is slow. So it's really on Twin Lee to make this stop. Wow, see? He got 2 dudes over here ready to block these 2. If these dudes and he looked like he finally in position to make his if this happened, it's game over. Because these dudes about to make they block on my dudes. If Twin don't just hurry up and jet to the outside right now, it's over. Look, see what I mean? See? But they didn't take it to the house. Good. That's a good little team, well-coached team against the super team, number 1 on the sticks. Ain't lost in 60 games. Well, Quality Control has lost, but KOV, who's their offensive coordinator, let me show you. Open link, let me show you. Well, KOV, he's their assistant general manager. This dude right here, his teams ain't lost in 2 seasons. He had 2 straight 30-0 teams. And he's their assistant GM, meaning he could override any of the offensive coordinators or defensive coordinators. So, well, I'm still giving them hell right here. And they scared they're going to lose, really. Here come, because my team's sharp. It's 3rd and 9. This about to be big. It is 3rd and 9. They go into a tight end crosses against our double DB blitz. Now check this out. Let me tell you something. Anybody play this game think they got me right here. I got full confidence that, who they got in the game? Brendan is good against Kane and Kane and they're not getting this completion. They don't understand why. I'm going to show you why. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. See what I'm talking about? Because I know what I'm doing. Brendan is built so good, Kane could not possibly be as good built as Brendan is built. He could possibly be, but my dude didn't even have to turn around, so I know y'all don't add speed to y'all tight ends because y'all just like me, because y'all know how to build players. So you didn't give this tight end no speed, so my linebacker never had to turn around. Look. Did he ever have to turn around? He's just staring at the quarterback the whole time, keeping up with the tight end with a back pedal. So seeing that let me know that I gave my dude enough footwork and quickness. Because if your dude don't got enough footwork and quickness, he going to have to hurry up and turn around to keep up. And then it's going to go to his sprinting attribute to keep up with the tight end. So at this point, when I see both of my linebackers don't have to turn around to guard your tight ends, you're not about to make this. Think about it. You think a man who got to turn around and find the ball is going to find it and locate it for more than the man who's been staring at it the whole time? So all of this is an account in the algorithms that's swatted down, even though they winning and I'm losing. And I'm really going to lose because of my in-game tactics, I think. But now Randall about to try to show that he also can pass. If he can carve this defense up, we got 2 minutes to just get in the field goal range. So now I got to go to Douglas Duval. Shimmy Ross shouldn't even be in the game right now. Nor should Deion Hooks. But hey, I really only got 2 players I could go to because that's how my team is built. Douglas Duval or Vern. So we're going to try to run the same play. Get Harry Pitts to bite and have a wide open Vern. I should be able to ride this down the field if my team is built right. Let's go. There you go. He bit. Throw it. Threw it to the wrong person. See, that's my problem. Let me go back. We trying to get him to bite on the fullback to throw it to him. My quarterback panicked, didn't wait, and threw it to him. Look. Because right here, he bit. He just bit. Now put it over his head. See? But he stopped looking and threw it to him. That's cool, Randall. I'm going to work on that with you. So it's 4. Now we 4th and wide. Now the rubber meeting the road. He got to prove that he could pass. Prove it. Dang, man. Douglas Duval, a new person on our team with another miss. Come on. Don't let this be Douglas. Oh, he got stuck. Let me go back. Look what happened. Oh, this is 4th and 10. So I'm coming this close to beating these guys, and this making me mad. I swear. I'll go change my tactics and replay this game. But we got 1:45 left. It's 4th and 10. I know my quarterback could do it. His morale ain't high. Vern is high, and that's good. But they keep keeping Douglas Duval in the game. Luckily, they put Johnny Big Games over here. All right, let's do this, fellas. Let's go. Go throw it. Told y'all. Let's go. Stop. Vern could do it. That's Vern's turn. See, when I used to play back on the Madden, I used to love Vernon Davis. So I made Vernon Davis the second. Vern turn, bruh. Come on. Look at this. Wonderfully executed. Because Randall still got enough to carve up the D. This is called Goal Line Blitz 2. If you want to get a team, I got a team for you, bruh. I be wanting people to play this. I love this game, and I don't want them to close it down. You know what I'm saying? But the people who support it over the past 10 years, then this game's stupid, raw. Every skill you give somebody, they really translate on the field. It was in beta mode for like 10 years, and we sat there helping them build the game up. It's called Goal Line Blitz 2. If you play Goal Line Blitz 1, which is the original, you're only going to see dots on the screen. You want X's and O's. But they made Goal Line Blitz 2 and actually put like Tecmo Bowl 8-bit graphics, which is really fun to play. Because these 8-bit players get busy, bro. That was that big catch. So let's stop. We'll stop here. Because like I said, I build my teams good. We got 1 minute, 22 seconds against one of the best teams on the whole entire game. But y'all see the number one quarterback as of 2 weeks in on the whole entire game, Randall Cunningham. And now you see why. Because he got that running threat and he got this passing threat. He make one mistake, it's game over. Because all of these dudes' morale is really high. Like that green bar right there, that means they'll play to their skill set better. If that green bar was low, they're not going to play to their skill set. Kind of like real low. Oh, shit, my food have to be here by now. Oh, let me get my food off the porch. Hold on. I'm going to let a few plays play while I'm getting my food. And if y'all sit here and watch me catch an L, y'all going to be laughing. Hold on. Oh, we gave up the ball? Oh, my God. What happened? Oh, my gosh. I came back and we was catching the L. Hold on, what happened? Let me go back. Did I throw an enter? Come on, Randall, what happened here? First down. No, that ain't no enter. Oh, my God. Who did that? Johnny Big Games? We was just about to beat them. They know they got let off the hook. I ain't even going to trip off them. I'm going to let them slide till we play in the season. But I could tell right here, I got the magic. My team is beat to build yours. Y'all still ain't scored. You feel me? Oh, no, don't tell me about to score. Oh. Hold up. Like, we got the magic. You know what I'm saying? Y'all only scored once, and that was off of a defensive score. We ain't tripping. But good game. Look, good game, quality control. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm about to share the link in the chat to this game. Because somebody asked what game it is. I'm hella mad though. But that was cool. Y'all seen how quick I got the game plan for him. It was kind of working. What I did wrong is I didn't tell my team on third down to do something else. So I'm done playing this for the day. I might come back later and do some game planning for other games. But so here's a team. Let me show you something. This team called And One Street Ball. This is my homie's team, right? And I'm a general manager on his team. And One doing good. I got some players on their team too. The professor, my other quarterback, leading that league. Come on, blood. I know how to build some quarterbacks. Look, no, Hot Sauce leading the league. Let me show y'all. Who leading the league of the MVP race? Hot Sauce, Coach Goldberg. All right? So, look, I know how to build some stuff. You feel me? And I want y'all to see that. And so, look, Professor, well, really, he running my playbooks. I can't take credit for building his player, but this is one of my quarterbacks that I coach. And he's, after the first game, he got the highest stats. But this is a team that's a rookie team that don't got all the players on it yet. So you really could, if you thought the game was interesting, make a player and you could get, I'll have my homies send, I'm a general manager on this team, so I could send a contract and get you, you could take one of these computer jobs. You see, they got a computer player at the full free safety, strong safety, cornerbacks. All the linebackers are humans. They got computer defensive ends, computer D tackle. They got a computer OT. But the high skill jobs, a lot of people make a lot of halfbacks, and so you would have to probably have your own team if you want to make a quarterback in some of those positions. But yeah. But I'm done with this. I'm about to eat my food. I'd like to thank anybody who watched content like this. I just discussed a little bit of a project I got going on in the crypto space, as well as I did a whole bunch of talk about gaming. Because honestly, one thing I learned is some of the recreational time that I spent as a young man developing to who I am was essential in my life and my development. And I couldn't get to a point like right now where I, you know what I'm saying, straight abandon all the things that made me who I am and then start being all callous and rigid and wondering why your life changes so much. Nope, because I used to chill and relax. And I still do. Now I'm done with this. I want to go get on some knowledgeable content as I eat my food. So thanks for watching. And anybody who watched later, the game is Goal Line Blitz. That team right there, if you was interested in getting on that team in the Alpha League, you only probably got like 4 more days that you could do it, because after September 6th, people don't add players to their team because they'll suffer a chemistry penalty. And then you could get a coaching job on and one street ball, and we could begin to build in another space. But it ain't no building, it's just having fun.